Heyo. So the plan tonight is to hopefully maybe finally finish this game. Twitch for some reason does not think I'm live right now, which is a problem. I need that running so that I can check chat. There we go. All right, cool. So I don't really know how much is left in this game, but I can't imagine it's very much, considering I think there's only 4 acts or chapters in the story, and I've done 3, or I'm on the 3rd one. So the 4th act can't be very long, I don't think, but I don't know. Best way to find out is to just keep doing these main story missions. Because all I have to do right now, I think, are the main story missions, the mayor stuff, the rallies, and maybe some more life satisfaction for my mascots. So Toki's hanging out over here. Let's go talk to him. Give him the Metalocalypse Toki voice. Hey, handsome! What brings you back, Toki? Things will build at home. Bad. Donkey's still having secret meetings. We're down to just a skeleton crew. The box looks ill. Have you found any evidence regarding Don's strange behavior? You don't need any. My dad is gonna cut and run, trust me. Yeah. I don't believe that. We need evidence. I'm working on it. There are rumors, but no one has got anything definite. Has he spoken to you? No, he's kept his distance like the rest of the family. Listen, this might be nothings, but do you know why people are asking the boss about the mines in this town? What do you mean? Some lawyers came to save the boss. We were serving him tea, but then he mentioned the mines and the boss whisked him away to a meeting room. Do you know what they talked about? No, it was just the boss in there. I don't remember if Toki really added that many S's to his words. Be open about it. Since coming here, I found out that the Shimazu family used to operate the mines here. They left town after a disaster happened. We haven't found any present-day connection to them. Why weren't we told this? The boss has secrets. I don't know if they're dangerous or not yet. How are you making money? It's hard. I've nearly collected as many loans as I can, but we barely have any businesses left. We're running out of options. What happens then? I'm trying to persuade the boss that we need to do more, but she still won't let me. Different groups are offering us works. The Chinese and Korean gangs keep trying to get meetings with her. I've met with them, and they have a lot of money to spend if we could help them. What kind of help do they want? The usuals. They all have weapons they want to sell, and they're looking to expand their distribution network for the other products. I can't speak like this anymore. I'm losing my words. Troubled. I assume the boss hasn't allowed it. No, she keeps saying that we have to do this the right way. She's getting death threats daily. We could make this go away and become bigger if we started working with the other groups. We have the Shimazu family values to uphold. I've heard it 11 times before. Every time I try to help, I just get shut down and made to look like a child. You took an oath. I'm trying to uphold my oath by stopping the family from being destroyed. Why don't people see what I'm trying to do? I'm not an idiot. There's no way this place is going to save the family. We'll all have our throats slit before this place makes enough money. Until the boss gives the word, don't even talk to anyone offering us business. Especially not forbidden business. They're all vultures. The Shimazu family makes decisions from a position of power, not weakness. Whatever. I need to get back. You'll tell me if Don contacts you, right? Of course. Want me to book us both into a room here before you go, hot stuff? Maybe next time. Unhinged Pinky. Why don't you wear nice aftershave like him? Oh god, I've got the wrong voice now. He doesn't know that the girls have come to check on me twice. So? He's being left out of what's going on. Why? I don't know. He's nervous, though. Something strange is going on back home. You need to go back? No, they need me to lie low here. If the boss needs me to come back from the dead, she'll call for me. Toki is pushing the boundaries of what we'll allow. He thinks he's helping by finding murky business, but the boss does things the traditional way. I hope he'll be okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to send him to dead too. Welcome to the island, brother. Alright, there's a rally here. Hit it up before I get called for my next mission. Damn it. I don't remember the vote. Sup, boss man? We've been trying to get through to you. We've been conducting important business. You better not be wasting the boss's time. Can it, Goblin? What'd you find out? We've been keeping an eye on the mayor, like we said. Bear says the mayor doesn't know. Don't worry. Anyways, we saw some Yakuza-looking guy go and meet the mayor. Who was it? Don't know his name. Flashy guy, though. Had a long silk kimono on. Very fancy. Long gray hair as well. Sounds like Toki. Who's that? His elf brother and the slamming hottie. Where'd he meet the mayor? The mayor's house. Up on the cliff? Yeah. What were you doing up there? We already told you them goblins spying for the boss. Toki's come to see me in town but refused to enter because of the curse. Sounds like he doesn't give a heck about the curse now. I wonder why. Was there anyone else with him? No, just them. They were out on the balcony for a while. Didn't look very happy with each other. What'd they talk about? The mines. We didn't hear much. Bear says the house is surrounded by a wall. Couldn't get close enough to hear much. Could only hear when they shouted at each other. Say anything about the Kyushu Rejuvenation Fund? We didn't hear nothing about that. There's nothing. Something else, though. Has the Nakamura Alliance gotten to drug dealing? Be surprised. No. Why? Well, if he's your oath brother, that means he's from your family, and he gave the mayor something that the mayor snorted. Are you sure? Bear says it was a small bag. The mayor snorted something from the back of his hand as soon as he got it. No drugs, no guns, no people. The Shimazu family doesn't touch those. You said Hot Stuff didn't want to run a business. Well, he's out there being a gangster by the sounds of it. Stealing drugs to a corrupt old man in a rural town isn't the most impressive thing I've ever heard, but we've all got to start somewhere. Don't know what to tell you, that's what we saw. Thank you. I appreciate it. Now get back to work! Whatever. What do you think Hot Stuff is meeting the mayor? He doesn't seem concerned about the curse anymore. I have no idea. Maybe Matriarch Shimazu has some business in this town that we don't know about. Maybe we should ask that Daki and Teach, see if they found anything about those mines? Good idea. One sec, I'll message Teach. She says to meet her on the roof of the school. They feel bad about only drinking tea in the bar and bothering Mama-san. Let's roll. I like that missions in this game are basically just dialogue boxes. I could win this rally, just not super well. Why not super well? Am I missing something? Who runs this area? I feel like I've done everything that there is to do here. Oh, the hot springs. This was little Egg Boy's turf. Did I not fill out his life satisfaction stuff? I didn't. That'd be why. Okay. I will come back once I've done that then. Might as well just hit up everybody's life satisfaction stuff since I'm going to be doing a shit ton of reading over the next few minutes. By few minutes, I mean potentially half an hour or an hour or several hours. What can I help with? Let's talk to Egg Boy. Right on, let's grab him. What was his voice? It was like pathetic, right? My blue eyes. I can't believe it. The real estate company has dropped their interest in the hot springs. That's good news. If your connections helped with this, I'm really grateful to you, boss. I get a letter from the owner's family. Is the owner okay? No one knows. He still hasn't been found. What's the deal with the letter? Some creep showed up at his brother's house looking for the owner. They tried to get money out of him. His brother says that since the owner is missing, he's going to start the legal proceedings to deal with all of his possessions. He's going to make sure I get the resort since I've worked there for 3 generations of the family. If the owner ever comes back, he'll be able to reclaim it, but until then, I'm in charge. I don't want to pee at anyone's natto, but doesn't that just mean bad dudes are going to try and shake you down instead? If they're Yakuza, they won't come to this town. If they're small-time crooks, we'll deal with them. I really hope it's the latter. Boss, did you help with this? The call I mentioned was to an associate in my family. She has her methods of resolving problems. Why did you help me? I'll help anyone that works for us. I want to help you all chase your dreams. I am sorry for what I said when we met. Don't be, you weren't wrong. Thanks, boss. It's only worth a good. Thought that was a level 3. It should be worth a super. Alright, Tosu, you're up. I don't know what voice I gave you. What do you sound like? No voice line. I'll go flamboyant. Can I talk to you guys about something? I don't like the flamboyant, of course. I'm sorry for being a jerk to you before. I was having a hard time adjusting. I always had to put on a front back in the city. I'm a nice, quiet guy, really. I got into host work just for a job, and the pressure to earn became too much. The lifestyle got me, you know. Suddenly I owed money and needed to up my income, so I got into scamming. This town has been good for me. This work has allowed me to be myself. I'm very happy to hear it. I can tell you were a good guy trapped in a bad situation. Met a lot of those in my time. Listen, I want to propose to O. Do you think she'll say yes? Why wouldn't she? I've been a sleazeball. I don't know if I'm good enough for her. Sorry to state the obvious, but I think you two are made to fit together. If you're serious about changing your ways, you can show her what a good guy you are. You've already come here with her to work together. I don't think I could take it if she said no. What happened to all that number 11 host energy you were fronting with? Just go for it. Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna save up for a good ring and try to be a better person for her. Thanks for the advice. Super. Ray, 40K. I like to imagine that mascots can just spit out gotcha balls when they get really happy. It's just their lifeblood. Hello, bootleg Hello Kitty. Oh, God, I gave her like an elegant female voice too. Okay, let's see. Maybe if I just go like super dramatic with her, like, do you think the town is doomed? Confused, pessimistic, confused, doomed. Young people have moved away. The mayor has bled the town dry. You two can only do so much. We ain't quitting. I got big dreams for this place. If everyone works together, this town can prosper again. That sounds like an empty platitude. I know. I'm struggling to find the answers. People in this town have come to rely on me, but I'm not sure I can solve all the problems you all face. We shouldn't be relying on you. We've all been looking for an easy answer for too long. When you came to town, we thought we might have found it. I'm sorry, I'm going to do something myself. I still have some contacts I can rely on. What do you mean? Just you wait and see. Drop reward money bonus. Hell yeah. What else we got? Cat roll. I spoke to someone at Town Hall and found out who owns the tea farm. Their sale price seems fair. They just want to get rid of it. Have you managed to raise many funds for the tea farm? I'm getting there slowly. Why doesn't the agency chip some in? I'm sure our generosity would be rewarded by a client that wants to host a lot of mascot events there. I want to do this by myself. All my life I've been told that I only got by because I'm cute. You are very cute. There's more to me than that. I want to do this by myself. I want to build something I can be proud of. Well, is there anything we can do to help? Do you think anyone in town would want to buy matcha and white chocolate chip cookies that I made? I sure as heck would. You're thinking too small, though. You gotta get online. That's where you make real money. Pinky spends most of her life online. She can probably help you. Don't start with me, caveman. Neko, darling, I'll set you up an online store and you start baking. Well, thanks, Pinky. One green tea. Of course, if anyone were to give me it, it'd be her. Oh, Necroroll's already on to level 3. Hooray for reading. Reading the game. Thanks for your help with the online store. My cookies are selling well. Always happy to help someone into the modern age. Maybe you should try it, Mitchie. Yeah, about the farm. Can I go and show it to you? Sure. Can we fast travel or rather drive there? I can just fly there. I'll hopefully have enough boost power. You got boost power. Everyone is done with their jobs, but I don't want to send anyone else out until I'm sure that no one else is ready to upgrade their life. Oh, son of a bitch. No. The handbrake does nothing. The goggles, they do nothing. Land. Thank you. Yes, I know her life satisfaction is available. We're doing it currently. Thank you, game. A little late on that one. Alright. This is a hell of a drive. How long? Oh, it's not that far. We're right next door, for the most part. Bonjour. Landed it. Isn't this great? My own tea farm. I can't afford to do much with it yet, but I've enrolled in farming school and I'm saving for equipment. Ichigo said he can help me out with some of his old stuff. He has some contacts that can help me out as well. Doesn't that mean you don't need a mascot for the opening event? Pinky, now isn't the time. Well done for chasing your dream, Necroroll. You guys inspired me to do it. Moving here was the best thing I ever did. No more boring tea ceremonies. Now it's all about working in the sun and being silly if I want to be. Does that mean you're leaving the agency? No way! I'm really enjoying working with you. This farm is a long-term project. Please let us know if there's anything we can do to support you. Don't worry about me. You've already done so much. Here, I made some treats for you guys. Ooh. Nice. I'm just going to walk around the farm for a bit, if that's okay. T-Cat is happy. Warp us back. Yes. Does Mom need any money? Not really. I'll give her 100K. Yeah, I feel like this whole mechanic is a red herring, because there's no fucking way you can earn 12 billion yen when I only have 36 million yen. And once you send her 3, you stop getting rewards for sending her any. So I'm going to assume somewhere in the main storyline they're just like, you know what, fuck it, here's 12 billion yen. And you're just like, oh, okay. Thanks. Yeah, both of you. I don't remember. I think I gave this guy a really stupid voice. Like, oh. Exactly like that. My undertaking to usher in a new era of Nanunagi consumption remains unrealized. Have you been getting that revolution going? I think I need a thus far unrivaled stage for my proclamations. I must urge you to drive me to the festival area. Alright, get in the truck. Weird tuna thing. Grinding gives you a boost. I almost perfectly landed it. It's a little rough. But it could have been worse. Ta-da! Oh, I think this will be an uplifting place to deliver an urgent utterance and cause an uproar. Festivals are a regular thing here now.
We paid to get this place renovated. No need to thank us.
This will be an unequaled opportunity to deliver an unforgettable message. Festivals often featured grilled unagi, much to my upset.
You sure that people are gonna be chill with you shouting in their face while they chow down?
That causes me no unease. Unagi must be protected.
Boss?
If this is something you believe in, you should do it. I'll caution you that you may not get the reception that you hope for. I am unperturbed. Very well. You have our support. Believe in you. Let's go around being annoying. And good luck getting people to be okay with it. Yeah, back to the agency. We got more shit to do. Gotta talk to the weird root fella. Whatever the hell he is. Some kind of food that I'm unfamiliar with. Like most Japanese food. Oh, and the tanuki and the ghost. Hey, it's my guys. We finally getting some Matsunabe or what?
Dude, chill it. We need to keep track of your life satisfaction. There's no Matsunabe in town.
Yeah, it's hard to be happy when there's no Matsunabe. What the hell's wrong with this town? I'm working hard, putting myself out there. That it inspire someone to open up a new Matsunabe joint, but nothing.
Maybe it's time to just let it go.
Gentle. I think that maybe we should help Matsune chase his dream.
Here we go again. All right then, Chief. You want this to be our problem? Why don't you tell me how to solve it?
Choro used to do cooking classes. Maybe you could do one. Hey, that's a great idea. Can I use the agency?
No!
Of course you can.
God. Good grief. Just make sure the windows are open, okay?
Gonna stink up the place. And Tanuki. What the hell? Where is this room at?
My loyal vassals.
Where are we?
His mine castle.
Persona? His palace?
Probably. His delusion is manifesting thanks to the innate bit of magic all mascots have.
Do you have a mine castle?
No, I'm a balanced individual, comparatively speaking. Stop lollygagging. What the hell are you here for?
I don't remember. I already forgot what voice I gave him.
We're here to check on your life satisfaction. A warlord like me can never be satisfied. My ambitions gallop ahead of me unchecked. I must always have an eye on the next land to conquer. I must work tirelessly to ensure the prosperity of the citizens within my domain. I'm just so tired.
Is there anything we can do to help you achieve your goals?
Wonderful! Generals should always be furthering their lord's dreams. I am the monarch. We must make haste with our plans to build a new castle. An approaching army could be advancing upon us at any time.
How do we do that?
Go! Continue to grow my empire. And my engagements with the citizens are proving to be a fabulous source of recognition and fortune.
By doing more mascot events, you hope to be able to save enough money to build your castle?
Precisely. Good luck, pal.
Pinky and Tanuki's voices kind of blend together. If I don't take a deep breath before trying them. And then the ghost doesn't have a voice. He just has, like, scary narration monologuing. An obelisk depicting an insane god stands in a lost temple. An indeterminate liquid seeps from it.
Do we have to do this, boss?
Kiroshi, we wanted to make sure you're okay. Pinky is keeping track of your life satisfaction. A meteor slams into an ancient planet. A race of cat people are vaporized. A new line is added to a history book. Well, please tell us if there's anything troubling you. In a desert that only existed in prehistory, a hand reaches out of the sand. The hand grasps at the air weakly. The hand flops over. The sand barely moves. What caused you to become so tired? A sun that never sets. An army that never stops marching. A tyrant on a marble throne, a vision of a life. Are we working you too hard? A gentle breeze drifts through a desert valley. An emaciated traveler looks to the sky. A drop of rain falls on his parched lips. I'm glad. Please tell us if we can send you out. If we send you out to too many events. In a forbidden galaxy, stars slowly wink out of existence. I hope that isn't true, and you have a long life ahead of you. In a hidden valley on a mysterious continent, there is a dead forest. Surprisingly, a new shoot just erupted from the soil. My brother in Christ, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but I'm glad Mitchie does. That last one seemed slightly optimistic, so cool. Alright, we're all done with those. Good. Alright. Send them out on some more jobs so that we can get more of those life satisfaction things done and dusted. Let's start with you guys, since you all need to get your shit done. What I mean to say is you all need to level up first. No, you're done. You aren't. I'm going for whatever has high accident and low stamina. Because they're at full stamina, so they don't need it. You two are done. You are not. Tosu, Choro, you're both done, I believe. Just take some water bottles. I got 40 of those things. What's this? Oh, 0 times completed. Okay. I don't think Kako has done any life satisfaction stuff with us yet. I don't believe. Oh, maybe one. I don't really recall. Okay, you three are all done, so just go. Take a water bottle for the road. Get to work. Do us proud. Make us some money, even though we don't need money. We don't need little money, we need big money. And we don't have access to big money. There we go. You take that. Neither of you really matter. Most of my guys are all leveled up. I'm only missing one mascot. Don't really know where they are. You need to level up. You're good. Grab a water bottle. Electrolyte drink. Otherwise known as a Powerade. I'm going to assume the last mascot doesn't unlock until you, like, pretty much beat the game. I don't know who it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be Pinky. That'd be too obvious, I believe. Though it's possible, I don't know. But Pinky is already, like, a support hero and a few other things, like several different support hero cards. Maybe the Mafia boss will end up joining. The old dude. I don't know, I think he's a support hero once you've done enough for his boys. Alright, so we're going to go see the teacher on the roof, right? Fast travel there. What? Fast travel to the teach. There we go. We still don't have this dog. I don't know why the dog is in the loading screen. I want him. Bonjour. Sorry I fell on you. Sorry I hit you with my truck. Maybe I'm supposed to talk to you from the ground and not from the roof. My bad. The weird one is in danger. This place do be scary. Is he just gonna trip down the steps? Welcome, Mascot fans. Another event out in Casamachi. In the past, blah, 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 blah. I'm worried. Mascots are drawn to objects that can harm us, like moths to a flame. Yep, of course. What? They've tripped and fallen. Look at them tumble. Look at them suffer. The dreadful stares. 24 damage. Okay. When the hell did I get Whippy? I don't remember you. Oh, my mistake. That one only gave me one action back. Really, none of you guys will give me bonus actions at level 1? Oh, I fucked it. I fucked it. Huh. Not bad. Damn. I had the cards to win, but I thought it said it would give me 3 actions, but it gave me 3 cards. Might be. I'm rusty. It's been a while since I played this. Well, I got 146k out of practically 200k. Still a decent amount of money, but I fucked up. Especially since the whole point of doing that. Well, you get off this fucking roof. Thank you. The whole point of doing that was for the popularity. Hi, gang.
Hey, Teach.
You have news for us, Mr. Michi. The mayor had a meeting with my oath brother in the mayor's residence. Do you know why? No, Toki has been coming to see me here. He was supposed to think I was dead. He didn't mention that other family members had checked up on me. You think he's up to something? I don't know. Do you know what they talked about? The mines. The mines again. Have you found anything else out? I'm afraid we haven't. Are you able to investigate your oath brother's motives?
I'd like to investigate a whole lot about him. Teach, you should see him.
Go get him, Pinky. I have been thinking about how best to proceed and where the mysteries lie. So have I. Name on deed, mine disaster, and the curse. So let's talk about all 3 of them. We need to find out who has their name on the deed. I agree, but we are in a deadlock on that. The deed is kept within the mayor's safe in his office. I presume neither of you are safecrackers.
I didn't get to that lesson with Nui and Yui.
I have a firm belief that with enough pressure, the mayor will make a mistake. He is a drunk old man who is watching his little fiefdom erode. He will slip up if you keep undermining him. The mines used to be the main industry in this town, and they were run by my family. I never knew about this, which means they were being kept secret. The mine disaster should have been a much bigger story, and surely my family should have been held accountable for it. Yes, I agree. This whole thing is very strange. The lack of records of an investigation from around the time is very suspicious. Only a perfunctory investigation seems to have taken place. I am not an expert, but I would have thought more would have been done. How can we find out more? I'm aware that the mayor keeps more sensitive paperwork in his mansion. As such, I am unable to get at it.
Don't worry, Poindexter. We can get the paperwork for you.
We can?
Of course. You're a hardened criminal, and I want to do stuff to feel alive. We'll break into his mansion and steal his stuff.
I'm supposed to be a legitimate businessman now.
Okay, then. Let's just go back to the agency, read financial newspapers, file our taxes, and be thoroughly annoyed at how we don't have any answers. Get it together. We're going to do a rip and run on the old geezer, find out what the hell's going on, and blow this thing wide open. What are we looking for?
I have no idea where he keeps the confidential stuff. We'll take everything.
That's the spirit. I'll grab any paperwork and rip the hard drive out of his computer.
What if he keeps it in a safe?
That'll be a real bummer. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Michi, when we're ready, let's head to his mansion.
The curse. Curse that kills Yakuza. That comes from a Yakuza-owned mine. It's too convenient. Indeed, your world is finally brought into the belief, though. Do you know anything about the origins of the story? Everyone I've spoken to about it says that the legend spread from newspaper articles about it. We should find the first article and speak to the author. Jose at Tanaka Car Dream collects occult items. He might be able to help us. Once we know who the author of the first article is, we can try contacting them, my brain, to find out what they know.
That's as good as a plan as any.
Thank you, we got work to do.
Let's get to it.
I look forward to news. Jose is like a block away, right? Oh, hey, the mayor. 100%? Hell yeah. We'll take that. This stinky old geezer. If he's here, I'll just go break into his house. He's clearly not at home.
Oh, what a lovely day in Castelmachi. Thank you for coming to this rally. I hope you all recognize everything that I've done for this town, or I know it. I'm sure I can count on your support in the coming election. I think we can all agree I've done a great job in this town. Can you believe that guy? I'm gonna crush that old fool. He says the same dialogue always happens in the beginning. I keep reading it. I've always been a big advocate for our town's school. This school will play a crucial part in my plans. My policies have big plans for education. I will invest in our schools and open the door to adult education opportunities in Castelmachi. School budget corruption. That's not true. You don't value education or the teachers we have here. Your buddy skims money off the budget. I will stop this corruption. I forgot about that guy. Principal who just steals money. It's been a while. Yeah, eat shit. I take great pride in the condition of our school. It is surrounded by trash. There's trash on the field and trash is outside the fence. You've cut public services, but I'll bring them back. All the money you steal from the town will be put back into it. I already cleaned up all the trash. Already won that fight. And in my office, the school has turned out to more highly qualified students than ever before. Miss Wambui runs the school. You did nothing. It's down to the hardworking teachers. Miss Wambui basically runs the school by herself while you drink with the headmaster. Please vote for me in the election. Let's get this crusty old geezer out of office. He's a piece of shit. The usual. Nothing new. He is winning the polls and set to become mayor. That's a horrifying sentence. Can't believe we're gonna have this fucking abomination in charge of the whole town. Hooray. Alright, where's this goober? Right over here, right? Oh wait, there's another rally at the train station. 20 feet away. Set it up. Bonsai. They're 100% chance. Hooray. Another Grand Prix starting. I feel like all my mascots are already on the job, but I'll send somebody out. Oh yes, the usual dialogue. Literally nothing new. Yes, we get the point. Let's skip to the good stuff. I have always been a big advocate for our town's infrastructure and transport links. This train station will be the most important part of my plans. My policies have big plans for our rail connections. Under my office, the station has been renovated and give us a glorious path to the future. You fucking liar. You did nothing! We paid for it and helped the station master reopen it. Your corruption closed the station. I believe in the power of connecting people. How's this dude just lying to our face? And we're just being like, no, it was us. And the whole crowd is like, we believe them. They have always valued our train station and station master Momota. It's not his name. I think you mean Station Master Mori, dumbass. You really don't care about anyone in this town, do you? Yes, Bat Boy, the town mascot. I love how he's a bat and a boy. I will clear up all the stray cats around this place. How dare you? This is a town full of strays, or a town of strays. Castelmachi is a place for strays. We love strays here. Our community is stronger because we have welcomed people with nowhere else to go. Besides, Tora is cute as heck. Tora is the station master. You will watch your mouth. Alright, yes, of course. Landslide victory. I think he has won over the crowd. Rating great. Rating's fucking perfect. Ultra rare candidate, Pinky. Alright. On to Jose! Just kidding, another detour. Sending someone to do the Grand Prix. I'm not gonna send you, because you still have life satisfactions to do. Never mind, I'm not sending anybody for the Grand Prix. I'll send you out on a regular ass job though.
Good luck. Hey, he actually didn't lose any stamina from that last job that he fucked. I'll blame him, even though it was my fault for poorly reading. He's the one who tripped. It's on him the whole time. Hey, Jose! I need to talk to you. What about the curse? I'm investigating the origins of the Kasamachi curse. Do you have the first article written about it? I do. The curse first appeared in the Kyushu Everyday News in September 1991. I'm not going to give him a fucking stereotypical Spanish accent. Can we see it, please? No problem. Give me a second to find it. I don't want to be canceled. Here you go. Thanks.
What's it say?
Everything that we already knew. The mountain spirits were angry with the use of the land for mining, and they target any Yakuza that come to town. The spirits caused the disaster, and the Tanuki keeps watch for any Yakuza coming into the town. A lot of Yakuza that used to live here have died either suddenly or slowly and painfully. Apparently he got this from a secret source.
Who wrote it?
Someone called Jiro Kaneko. Do you think we can find him?
No problem, I'll find a number for him now. Knew he taught me how to track anyone down. God, I miss the girls.
Is that what you needed? Yes, thank you. We appreciate your help.
No problem.
Alright, so that was about nothing.
I found the number for Jiro Kaneko.
That was fast.
Yeah, I guess I do real pretty hard. He's in an old folks home in Izuka or Lizuka?
I think it's an I.
Izuka. That's a who gives a heck town about 2 hours away.
How'd you find that out?
Bureaucracy. Everything in this country requires forms and data entry. If you know where to look, you can find what you want.
What about the deed of the mines?
Already tried that. It was before everything went digital.
Okay, can we phone Mr. Kaneko?
Of course. Remember how to use a fake name.
Remember to use a fake name. I am George Foreman. Hello. Hello, is this Mr. Kaneko? It is. Forgive me for calling you out of the blue. I apologize for the intrusion. It's no problem. How can I help you? My name is Mr. Shoujo, and I am interested in the curse of Kasamachi. Haha, that load of rubbish? How can I help you, Mr. Shoujo? Rubbish? A total load of nonsense. What do you want to know about it? You wrote the first article about it. Can you tell me where the information came from? I can't believe someone is finally asking me about it. I'm afraid I can't tell you, though. Can I ask why? I am sworn to secrecy. I needed a published story to get paid so I could afford my rent. A source I used for other stories offered me this. I could tell it was all made up, but it had enough interesting points to make a story. The mine disaster spirits a Tanuki that guards against Yakuza. I wrote it, and it paid my rent. People liked it at the time. A bunch of magazines picked it up. Do people still believe it? Yes, they do, sir. I'm sorry for being impertinent, but is there anything I can do to make you tell me more? Why is it so important? I'll be direct. I believe the curse is central to a conspiracy that threatens an entire town. I see. Tell you what, I'm an old, ill man. My kids don't come and see me anymore. I just sit in this home all day. The only thing I look forward to is a cup of sake in the evening. I understand. Excuse me one moment, sir. Pinky.
Already on it, boss. Tell them there's a bottle of Kanoya Junmai Diagonelli being delivered by courier tomorrow.
Sorry to make you wait, sir. There's a bottle of that shit being delivered to your address tomorrow.
What?
I'm sorry, sir. Would you prefer something else?
That's a $97,000 bottle of sake.
Indeed it is, sir. It is important to me that you can enjoy your evening drink.
You must really want to know more about this curse. I like you. Fine, I'll get to drink that. I don't care if Don comes for me.
Did you say Don?
Yeah, Don Key from the Shimazu family. After they needed to leave town because of the mine disaster, he said he had a story for me. Before we go any further, I'm not an idiot. I know I've used a fake name. Don is a friend. I'm not giving anything to an enemy of his.
I can assure you that I am very close to Don. Something is happening that involves him, and I need to know what kind of help he needs.
Okay. The people in Kasamachi believed the spirits in the hills had caused the disaster. Don took this and ran with it. He and I have a history. He's been my source on Yakuza stories over the years. He'd give me tips, and we traded information.
Did he tip you off about a fucking exchange that costed $12 billion to the family?
Anyway, he wanted to tell me about this curse that kills Yakuza men, and I needed to pay the bills. A bunch of his boys died in the mines. The ones that didn't started dropping dead. They either died suddenly or took their time and suffered greatly.
Did Don tell you why?
He stuck to his story about the curse. I think it was total nonsense. I knew the old patriarch Shimazu had a dodgy heart.
I helped Don blow up a story about a rival family to bury the news that the patriarch had been rushed to a hospital a few years before this. I think the first patriarch died from a heart attack, not the curse. Heart conditions are hereditary, and it wouldn't surprise me if that's what took his son, the current matriarch's late husband. Don put that down to the curse as well. Do you have any proof? No, I could just tell. Don isn't normally as effusive as he was when he was telling me this story. He was trying to convince me of this more than he's ever tried to convince me of anything before. I'm just going on my gut here. It is all too convenient. Do you know why Don would want to spread this story? His kind all have secrets. He wanted to hide something in or about those mines. Do you know what that could have been? No idea. I get the impression that it's best not to know, though. None of that felt right. A Yakuza operation running a mine with no experience, a disaster happens, they get out of town and all their men start dying. That should have been a huge scandal. I would have loved to get that story. Do you know anything about the Tanuki statue? Only what the townspeople say, that it just appeared one night. Don didn't tell me anything about that. I see. Well, thank you for your help, sir. I'm sorry for taking up so much of your time. Not at all. I've come out of this rather well if you haven't lied about the sake arriving. I don't know how long I'm going to be alive for, but I've got to the age where caring about secrets like this matters less and less. I appreciate you telling us everything you can. I don't know what's going on with you, but I hope this helps. It does. Thank you, sir. Thank you again for your time. Goodbye, Mr. Shoujo. I can't believe this whole curse thing is fake. We gotta tell everyone. We can't tell anyone yet. We don't know how this relates to everything else. Thank you for your help. No problem, boss. I put that sake on an emergency credit card. What credit card? Yui and Yuvi gave me some credit card numbers years ago that they'd procured. Some scammers tried to get one over on Shimazu. Yui and Yui dealt with them and told me that the cards were linked to the accounts of bad people. So some low-level scammer just had that sake billed to him? Exactly. Victimless crime. Well, that sake got to him to talk at least. Now we know that the curse is a complete fabrication. The death of the first patriarch was likely a heart attack, but Don attributed it to the curse to further the story. Yeah, we kind of already suspected that all this shit was just bullshit. We still don't really know why. So effectively, we've learned nothing. We're always told that the curse as well. We don't know about the rest of the men, though. The ones that didn't die in the disaster, but were part of the family, all died. Except Don. I can't believe everyone has been living a lie. My dad sure is a piece of shit. We still don't know what to make of the Tanuki statue, now that we know this. Let's keep investigating. The Tanuki statue is just a red herring, I'm going to assume. It doesn't seem to do anything at all. It just hangs out there, menacingly. Alright. Hit up all the rallies on this side of town. So there's breaking into the mayor's office and a few rallies over east. Is there a phone booth I can fast travel with over here? Why don't you have one, Jose? Everyone else does. It's odd. Yeah, well, money in the bank. Just fly over into town and hit up the first phone booth I see. Looks like there's one right in front of me. Alright. Let's head here. Hit up a rally. The rally should be 100%. Yeah, easy enough. It's gonna be the typical, like, oh, I support fishing, and we're gonna be like, no, you fucking don't. We have proof. Alright. Typical rabble. Same intro every single time. It would be nice if it wasn't the same intro every single time. But, oh well. The marina is the pride of Kasamachi. As your mayor, I have battled to keep it a valuable part of our town. I will continue to invest and make it better than ever. We'll have the best fish markets for miles around. What about the fund? Where's that money gonna come from? You haven't spent the Kyushu Rejuvenation Fund, and I don't think you ever will. I mean, at least he has the money. could make do on that promise. He just won't. Nonsense, what a fool.
I regenerated this marina to bring more businesses to the area.
It was us.
Dude, we're the ones that renovated the marina. We put the agency's money into Sumiri's plans. We believe in the dreams of local people.
I don't understand why every single rally he's like, I did it, and then we're like, no, it was us. It's like, my God, I know you're stupid.
I will create a program to help fishermen purchase new boats.
Mention the permit prices.
You raised the cost of all the permits and drove the fishing industry away, you clown. You killed this marina.
I guess you just gotta leave it up to him being a drunkard. So that he purposely only says stupid things. And you're able to just prove them wrong over and over. The easiest game of Phoenix Wright ever made. We can't level up the card any further. Right now it's just for show. There's a race. Where's the next rally? The hot springs. We probably have that one fully completed now. The game center. I think this is the only two. Hot springs and game center. All right, check them out. Go here. Let's go. I want that sheep. Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? I love the video of there just being a bear. And you just hear the girl say, can I pet that dog? Apparently it's not the original one, which the first time I saw it, I thought it was the original one. Yes, yes, it's a lovely day in Casamachi. It's always a lovely day in Casamachi. Alright, go for it.
The market is such a wonderful place.
I almost always go Watto every time I start doing his voice.
Wonderful treat can set soul on any boy. But what if it could be classier? We'll turn all these stalls into shops.
You just want kickbacks.
People here are happy with the stalls. You just want shops here so you can get your greedy little goblin hands on the profits.
Wow, there's two people talking in the background just about mascot shit.
You gotta try Matsunabe.
Yep. Same old stuff.
I want to attract more people here, more people to sell here, and food trucks.
There's no need for food trucks.
This isn't that kind of place. The market is for local people to sell their things and what they grow. This isn't a place for food trucks. People just want a quiet little market.
Are food trucks really that bad? I wouldn't have thought so. I guess.
I want to promote more local produce being sold in local restaurants from this market.
What restaurants?
What restaurants? You drove the tourists away. And the restaurants closed down. The farmers here haven't received any support either. I've been out there helping open businesses and bringing new tourism to town, and I'm gonna continue.
Alright, another one for us. I do hope we get to kill him. I don't know how. Just push him down a flight of stairs. He's old. Yep. Alright. Last one to the hot springs. I feel like we should be worried that we're going to effectively kick him out of office. Because he could fuck with us for pissing him off. At least presumably. Alright, we have 100% on this one now that we've got Egg Boy up to full life satisfaction. Yes, indeed. Get the opening out of the way. Yep, typical dialogue. Nothing new. Alright.
The Hot Springs Resort is a wonderful place. I have been to a lot of luxury hot springs, but none of them compare to this. I will bring tourists to our hot springs with new initiatives. He hates tourists. You've driven all the tourists away. This town is dying. With my help, Tomagetto will become a national star and bring people to the resort. It is weird how this man seems to just want to have no money at any given time. It's like, yeah, he's embezzling funds, but at the same time, he's constantly reducing the amount of money this town could be having. So it's like he's not only greedy, he's stupid. We could attract wealthy corporate clients to the hot springs and turn it into a corporate retreat. It's all about money. Do you only ever think about money? Corporations ruin everything. Now we'll focus on promoting the hot springs to normal people and incentivize families coming to our town. When Pinky's the one not being greedy, you know, you fucked up. I have defended the resort from being acquired by real estate moguls. That was us. That was us, though. That's a lie. You've been enticing them here to try to get the owner to sell it. You want to turn this bathhouse into a luxury nightmare and get kickbacks. Alright. Is that the last one? I feel like it's the last one. I didn't see any more on the map. I'm just checking to see if there's any new dialogue. Nothing? Is there one more that I did not notice? HQ, nothing. Anything at the palace or the castle, rather? Nope. Not one at the shrine. Interesting. Maybe there's just no immediate reward for doing all of them, or maybe in a minute or two they'll send me some kind of notification. We'll see. Alright, let's go to the mayor's house. As close as I can get. That'll do. Of course, he lives up in the hill. And nope, signs. Holy shit, oh my god, there's so many fucking signs. Oh, it's smash heaven over here. Bonk. 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 It's like when you give someone some bubble wrap, you just let them go nuts on it. Just pop, 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 pop. Wow, there's so many. I do like that we're replacing them with pinky signs. I didn't even know that was an option. That's really cool. Vote for Pinky. Vote for Pinky. Vote for Pinky. God, there's still more. Never ending. Drive through them all. It would be funny if this was like the last few that I needed to complete this challenge. Alright, hit all of you. Surely the mayor won't mind that I'm just destroying all the the signs on his own property. I'll be cool with it. 93%. Alright, not bad. Nope, even more up ahead, of course. Kind of just advertising that this is his home. Littering his whole property with his ugly ass propaganda. Alright. Time for a beanie. Haven't saved in a while. Let's go. Night vision. Sam Fisher, Pinky on the case.
Come in, Janitor Actual. This is Poltergeist. The target's car is non-visible. Mission site appears to be clear.
What are you talking about?
Mission is a go. No security cameras or alarms detected.
Stop it.
Negative, Janitor Actual. Mission parameters are intact, maintaining operational language.
Good grief.
I have instructed Kaiju Actual to keep an eye on the mayor. Kaiju Actual, this is Poltergeist. How copy? Poltergeist. God damn it, I told you about this. This is Pinky, but my call sign for this operation is Poltergeist. Because it starts with a P and I'm like a ghost. No, I didn't know that about poltergeists. Well, I'm a stealthy one. Yeah, poltergeist only means noisy spirit, so you'd just be loud and obnoxious. Yes, but ghost doesn't start with P. How about phantom? Pinky. Kaiju Actual, have you seen the mayor? Copy that. Janitor Actual, Kaiju Actual reports that the mayor is still at the town hall. Okay, tell Kaiju thanks so that he can go home. Roger that. Kaiju Actual, Janitor Actual says stand down and get back to work. Yes, he did. I'm not lying. Even if he didn't actually say it, that's what he meant. Whatever. Poltergeist is on mission. We'll rendezvous ASAP. Yeah, he should have went for Phantom. Poltergeist, you seem to be enjoying the mayor's home a little bit more than just searching for clues. Come in, Janitor Actual. I have breached the compound. The target has a tacky taste in home decor. His home office is full of whiskey bottles. His filing cabinet is overflowing. There's a bunch of folders. Well, there are a lot of HR complaints here. Nice to know that they've been handled appropriately. There's too much to go through. I'm just gonna grab everything. Okay, now the hard drives. I can only find one desktop, no laptops. Easy. Hard drive secured. Target materials acquired, Janitor Actual. Poltergeist is exfiltrating now. Ah, stupid table. Why do they make tables with sharp corners? Oh. What? The door won't open. I'm stuck. The mission might be compromised. What happens if he comes back? I can't hide. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, don't worry, I forgot I used a different door. There we go, Poltergeist is returning to base. Stupid shit. Why did we send her in and not, I don't know, me? Mission complete. Are you sure there weren't any cameras? Do you think I'm an idiot? Used the wrong door. That could have happened to anyone under the stress of the battlefield. Now quit your yapping, here's the stuff. Good work. Stolen documents. A bunch of documents and a hard drive that Pinky ripped from the mayor's mansion. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that seemed a little sus. I don't think we're gonna get out easy for that. Okay, that's everything we can do for now. I'll let Double T know that we need to meet. Double T? Tacky and Teach. Tell them we'll meet them at the school. Why are we meeting the teacher? She literally doesn't know anything. And Taki only knows so much. Like, you know, I'm glad the teacher wants to be in the loop about this shit, but she's not helpful. It's like, not really. She's on our team, but she doesn't really know what's going on. To the school. All the way up. There you go. That's the goal. Bounce over the tofu and the M-boy. Alright, more reading. My poor throat. Thank you for meeting with us again, Mr. Mitchie and Miss Pinky.
Ah.
Hey, gang. Did you find out anything good? We sure did. Tell them what we found, Mitchie. The mayor's documents. We got documents from the mayor's mansion. I trust that you weren't caught. I got a perfect stealth rating, like a snake. A good reference. Even though you're wearing Sam Fisher goggles. Here, we left them to you to look through. That way you'll be the one that gets in trouble for this shit if you're caught. Does it say anything about the does it say anything about the fund? No, these are all older records. Was there anything good on the hard drive? Unless he has become a computer security expert, no. In fact, it looks like the only thing he has used is the web browser. The hard drive barely has anything on it. The hard drive looks like it was imaged by the IT department, and then he's done nothing with it. That sounds about right. That isn't surprising. Most old men in the government don't use computers. What about the mines? Well, there is a bundle of papers related to the mine disaster here. Notice of investigation commencement, the initial contact between the town hall and the investigators, the company hired to do the investigation, the initial press releases, meeting notes, contact from various government safety boards. Ah, this looks more interesting. personal correspondence between the mayor and the head of the investigation company. The government contracted the investigation to a company specializing in mining safety. There was a government committee oversight, but on the ground it was handled by a third party. This letter makes some cryptic references to restaurants in Fukuoka, along with a luxury inn on the mainland and some kind of health visitor.
That means call girls.
What?
I have thought you'd known all about that. Call girls are advertised as health delivery service.
Taki wouldn't know anything about that. That's quite right. Anyway, it would appear that the mayor paid for a lot of health deliveries. A lot of meals and a lot of hotels. How can you tell? His financial records are here. Around the time the investigation started, he had a lot of outgoing transactions. Where did he get all that money from? There were 3 large payments into his account from a company called Yamashita Manufacturer. That's an old Shimazu front company. After it went bankrupt, it was kept open as a way to transfer money around. There are 3 payments totaling 104 million yen. All of that was spent on the aforementioned entertainment and a payment to the investigation company. So they were bribed. There were personal handwritten notes here from several members of the oversight committee thanking the mayor for his hospitality. He managed to bribe everyone?
Man, why has no one ever bribed me? I'd love
104 million yen. Dude, same. That's probably like $104. Maybe like 104,000. No, I don't know. It would appear that the money flowed out of the Shimazu family and upriver to everyone involved with the disaster investigation. There's a letter here from the investigation committee. It clears the Shimazu Mining Corporation of any wrongdoing. It states that the disaster was a result of a freak typhoon, and that all correct safety measures had been taken. Fukukata told us they found a new tunnel and didn't secure it. The typhoon caused it to collapse and trap the workers. Hence the cover-up. If it got out that a Yakuza company operated a mine on government land, and gross negligence occurred, a lot of people would get in trouble. Not only would your family be hounded by the authorities, the mayor would have taken the fall.
Old men covered up the mistakes of other old men, and it was all forgotten.
This is why it was never talked about at home. I spoke to the first journalist that wrote about the Kasamachi curse. He told us that he has a close relationship with my superior, Don. Don was the source of the curse. Does it mean that Don used him to spread the story? According to Mr. Kaneko, Don was linking the rumors from the town to the deaths of men from the Shimazu family.
This journalist dude said it was nonsense.
So everyone in this town believes in a complete lie? And the whole Yakuza world believes it too. We don't know for sure that it is a lie. Mr. Kaneko didn't offer us any proof, but he's convinced that Don made the legend up. I suppose there is unlikely to be any real evidence anyway. We'd need a confession.
I want to tell everyone, but Tall and Serious here won't let me.
He's right. You need to save this until you need it. We were told our first patriarch died from the curse. It also claimed his late son, the husband of my boss. Mr. Kaneko said that the first patriarch had a heart condition. He had been hospitalized for once before. He suspects that is what he died from. I don't feel too good right now. Something's wrong. Yeah, I'm feeling a little weird right now. My head is foggy. Can't really focus straight. I think I need a breather from reading. Just sit back and relax for a second. I'm gonna sip some water. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't be drinking G Fuel at 1 in the morning. A little bit not like dizzy, but like I can't really focus on anything in my immediate vision. It's just slightly concerning sounding. Just have like a fucking stroke at some point randomly. Oof. Weird, I can feel like it's like my nose is stuffed up now. I don't know why. won't finish this game tonight. Maybe I'll fucking cut it short and go to bed. While my brain factory resets itself. Make sure I got all my faculties. Can move. I don't smell burnt toast. Alright. Yeah, probably fine. Mr. Kaneko said that the first patriarch had a heart condition. He had been hospitalized for once before. He suspects that is what he died from. What about his son? We don't know, but Mr. Kaneko said the heart condition might be hereditary. Does he know Dawn's reasoning? No, but I think it's safe to say that there is a secret hidden down there. While he might be right about your patriarchs, it still doesn't explain what happened to all the other men in your family. Everyone who worked on the mines is dead except your current superiors. Could it be poisoning? Possibly, but I'm not sure how it could be. I took the liberty of reading up on mine disasters and health risks. Gases released during mining are either explosive or kill quickly. The men who died after the disaster passed away months or years after. Other toxic chemicals are released into the runoff water, but unless they were drinking it, they wouldn't have ingested it. That might be worth investigating, though. Maybe we could ask Fukukata if he knows anything. I see. After all that, we're still waiting on our opportunity to find out the name on the deed of the mines. Can we assume it is Michi's boss? If we did, and we were wrong, we'd be bringing too much trouble to her doorstep. We'd bring too much trouble to her doorstep, yes. We've managed to escape a lot of government attention over the years. Tying the Shimazu family to this unnecessarily will further endanger my boss. Indeed, a lot of people could get in trouble for the transaction, and more enemies of your boss may come calling. If the mayor sold the land to a Yakuza group that caused a disaster, there would be a massive scandal with very far-reaching consequences. Could it be seized under the recent anti-Yakuza laws? Assuming it is owned by your group, and I'm not, it is likely that the transaction was done legally and through legitimate companies. That makes it difficult to seize, and if it were to be seized, it would bring a lot of unwanted attention to the mayor. He doesn't want anything to destabilize his fiefdom. What difference does the owner make? It changes who is part of this mystery and what their motives are. If another company owns them, we have another player. If the Shimazu family owns them, it might explain why I was sent here. If your family does own them, it still doesn't explain why the mayor is so upset about them. The mines haven't been touched in decades. Is it related to the Kyushu Rejuvenation Fund? I don't see how it possibly could be. The coal industry is dead everywhere, not just here. What if it is, though? You might be helping the prosecutor in Fukuoka. Maybe you'll catch their eye, Taki. Maybe you're going to be snapped up by them, a hero of justice. You give me too much credit, Miss Wambui. I am sure they have much better investigators than I. We also don't know anything about the origins of this Nuki statue. That seems like an important part of the curse. Does anyone have any idea who would know more? It is a long shot, but maybe Big Koki? Who? Kokimaru, a mascot that used to live in town and built cool, weird things. He hasn't been seen for years. How do we find them? I have no idea. He used to hang out in the rice fields in the hills. Let's go and ask Peaches. I'll add to your task list. We're also going to see the mayor. Whatever's going on here is gathering momentum. I want to push him into doing something stupid if I can. Good luck. We'll be in touch with anything else we find. Yes, make the mayor do something stupid. So antagonize the mayor, find out about Kokimaru, speak to Fukukata. I feel like antagonizing the mayor should probably be the last thing we do once we have more info. So let's talk to these guys first. What is this in my map? What the hell is this icon? Oh. My icon, or my map is showing me where these things are now? That's gotta be new, right? I don't think that used to happen. Out of curiosity, let me check. Wow. Maybe there's just so few of these left in the game. Like, now that we're at sub 90%, that they're just like, here, go nuts, here's where they are. Like, that's actually a really good mechanic. I like that. That helps completionists like me. So we don't have to look up a map to find them all. Hi. it's Mike Miller. Welcome to another Mascot event live stream. How exciting! Tanuki statue. It's always the Tanuki. Looks like Kakigori is getting some liquid refreshment. Kakigori appears to be having some trouble. We got a faulty machine. Uh-oh! Crap! The vending machine is broken. What did Kakigori do? He beat the shit out of it. What do you think he did? Devil machine. I don't like that everything in there is a mystery. It's concerning. Ooh, high health bar. Alright, you... Wow, these cards fucking suck. Give me a mulligan. None of these give me bonus actions. Here we go. Captain Sign gives me +3. The delinquent students give me +3. You do +2. You do +3. My favorite cockatiel, that's not a parakeet. +1. Alright, now can we finish this fight in 2 moves? Hell yeah, we can finish it in 1. That was a little difficult. Success! Hooray, Kakigori fixed it. She's back under control. Well done for saving this mascot event. I don't think he fixed it. I think he just made it stop shooting things out randomly. It's probably very much still a broken-ass machine. He's got life satisfaction available. I might miss the Grand Prix if I can't send a different person out to it. Not that the Grand Prix is that interesting or useful. I don't remember what voice to give you. Hello again. Can we talk about the curse? What do you want to know about it? Everyone that was a Yakuza in town when the mines were open died not long after, but you are alive. It also hasn't had much of an effect on your boys. I am not a scholar. The curse works how the curse works. Does it? You sure it isn't poisoning? How would I know? This is going to be an odd question, but is there a way the workers might have been drinking the water in the mines? Why would that matter? We've been told that poisoning can occur from consuming wastewater produced from mining. You think that's the real curse? I'm trying to get to the bottom of what is happening in this town. You're poking your nose into the dark shadows of the past. My matriarch is in trouble. I will do whatever I can to help her. The boys work in the mines had their own little moonshine operation going in the tunnels. Fucking course they did. Honestly, you could just end the conversation there. Now I know everything that went wrong. How are they making their own alcohol? Saving money. Mine work is hard. You need to drink after a day's shift. If it wasn't the tunnels, I assume they were making it with water from the mines. Probably. I never drank it. Officers didn't involve themselves in what the boys were doing down there. We could afford our booze, so we were happy. That explains why you, Don Key, and your boys haven't been claimed by the curse. We spoke to a journalist that told us that Don helped to spread the rumors of the curse. According to him, the first patriarch suffered from a heart condition, which may explain his death. You kids believe what you want. You ask me, the curse is real. Why are you so sure? This town is strange. There are spirits on the mountain. I'm a superstitious man. You're all too eager to dismiss the legends and wisdom from your elders. Now, is there anything else I can do for you? You pretty much told me everything I needed to know. Be careful out there, janitor. Oh. Those idiots died from drinking fucking coal water. They didn't just have black lung, they had black bladders. I love the taste of fracking in my morning wastewater. Alright, so I still gotta talk to Peaches. Enjoying time off work. Daily income. Bills have been paid. Yep. Usual. 41 million yen. It's still not enough to save my mother from being executed publicly.
mascot called Kokimaru used to hang out in the rice fields. Is he still about?
That's a secret. Hang on, let me end the stream. Okay, Momo Army, I gotta discuss something secret with Pinky. I'll be right back.
I love secrets. What's the word?
Kokimaru makes the scarecrows for us.
I'm surprised those actually came into play. You can buy Scarecrow hero cards throughout the town, and no one ever said anything about them.
After Papa Peach stopped being able to look after things, this mascot started making them to keep the crows away. So get this, I was up late studying one night and I heard a noise outside, right?
Was it a ghost?
I wish. I'd love to meet a ghost.
Me too.
No, you don't. Want to go ghost spotting one night?
Do I?
Stop lying.
Stop harassing the vibe, Mitchie.
Anyway, it was a mascot putting the scarecrows up. Can you believe it? I went out and said hello, but they ran off. So I called out and thanked them for making the scarecrows. Next night they came back. I made some tea and we had a chat.
Was it Kokimaru?
Yeah,
He's a total cutie.
I thought you left town. I haven't seen him in years.
Why does he build scarecrows?
He likes to hang out in the rice fields, but crows peck at him. So he wanted to help keep the rice fields crow-free.
Is he made of cord? I bet he's made of cord.
You know, some mascots have abilities and sparkles. He can hide and make stuff. He's pretty shy, so he disappears and makes stuff for people.
Does he want a job?
I don't think there's a lot of money in scarecrows.
I mean, at our agency.
Oh, I don't know. Want to chat with him? I'll tell him you want to speak to him.
Well, thank you. Convenience. All right. Last mascot. Finally available. What are you? Oh, you're adorable. What are you? Are you a melon? You're adorable in kind of a creepy, cute way. You know those memes of Tato as a pear? That's you.
Hey, Big Cookie. It's been a while.
Oh, he speaks in fucking Morse. I don't think I can translate that. I could try, I mean... Well, let's see, let me just see if this comes up as anything. It probably doesn't. So I assume it's only a few letters. Morse code translator. Alright, let's see here. It could just be gibberish. So let's see. Type using dots and dashes. Dot, 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 dot. Dash, 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 dash. Dot, 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 dot. Dash, dash. Dash, dash. Dash, 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 dash. Dot, 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 dot. It's not valid Morse code, but it can be played anyway. I don't know what the fuck that translates to then. Am I using the wrong symbols here? Okay, something else. Dot, 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 dot. Dash, 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 dot, dot, dot. Good news and bad news. Apparently it translates to HHS. What the fuck? Yeah, I typed it in right. HHS. Cool. I feel like it's supposed to say hi, and it just didn't. Alright, well. What will there if not watered regularly? Miro Mossball, no job, just hangs around in the rice fields, keeping moist. Hell yeah. Thank you for speaking with us. Oh, I mean, that looks translatable. Maybe. Let's see. Type text and Morse code using dot, hyphen, or underline. Oh, you're supposed to use the thing between words. Oh, I fucked up. Hang on. That means I could potentially So it was 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. No? It doesn't really seem to like this system of Morse code. Yeah, it really isn't a fan of it. I think I need to use a different... Oh. I don't get it. Yeah, it doesn't... It just says this is not valid Morse code, but can be played anyway. There's gotta be some way to do it. I just don't know how. Maybe that site's not gonna be super helpful for me. To English. So, dash, 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 dot, dot, dash, 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 dot, 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 dot. Yeah, it just says error. I don't know. It doesn't fit normal Morse code rules. Because nothing is supposed to be more than like 5 units and it's all spoke together. I don't know if I'll be able to translate any of it. Maybe you're just supposed to let Mitchie do it. Yeah, so trying to help the town and the mascots here. Well, I want to turn the agency into a thriving business. To do that, the town needs to grow and prosper. Yes, I am, but while I'm in this town, I'm just a businessman. Mitchie, how can you understand this? He just has a universal translator. What in the goddamn? Well, I am from the Shimazu family, as it happens. He's happy about this. I'm afraid that the first patriarch and his son both passed away before I can meet them. I work for Matriarch Shimazu. He's still happy about this. Yes, she certainly is. She took me in when I had nothing and raised me. You must forgive me. I hadn't heard about my family's involvement with the mines until I came to this town. Yeah, there's no way that last line can be translated. There's just a bunch of dots. I made a mistake and cost my boss everything. I'm here to clean up my mess and save her. Yes, I'm afraid she is in danger. Yes, if you come to work for us, you'll be helping Matriarch Shimazu. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, you guys want the 15%. Alright. Enjoy. Achievement unlocked. Recruit 20 mascots. I think he's happy. Can we ask you about the Tanuki statue? I understand. Let's bring you back to the agency. Do we have to boost his life satisfaction in order to get that information out of him? Alright, well. 2 out of 3 missions done. So for now it's 2 out of 4. Suppose let's go back home. Let's go. Alright. Mr. Melon Man. Tell me your secrets. What you got for us? Melon. Hi, Koki. How are things?
I hear you. Bunch of Philistines in this town.
Can we ask you something about the Tanuki statue? Yep. No, nothing. nothing like that. We're looking for people that know anything about it. We think something bad is gonna happen to the town, and we need to save the day. You can trust this guy. Of course, any help that you can give us would be greatly appreciated. The construction site in the hills. Oh, I know the place. At the top of the landslide. There's a bunch of wrecked stuff up there. I'll mark it up on the map for you. Okay, I'll meet you up there. Thank you for your help. Huh? What? Come fly with me. This way? Must be way up in the hills. Grind it. Hell yeah. Grinding is so good, it gives you free turbo. Whoosh. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Yep. Shocker. Where the hell I am. How much higher up? A little bit higher up. Hang on. Let's get a big speed boost and fly. Can't see shit in front of me. Oh, that's a hill. And I'm all out of boost. So climbing this is gonna be a little rough. Come on, fill up. There you go. Nope, keep boosting. Lay down the gas. Ah. Alright then. There's a whole lot of nothing here. What we got? This is where Kokimaru wanted to meet us. It does look like something fell down this mountain. I think so. One time this guy was picking on Shiori at school, so we lured him up here and then stole his clothes. And he had to walk home. Rude. Hey, Big Koki. Thank you for meeting us. I promise, you can trust us. We're just trying to find out what is happening to this town. So you can tell us something about the Tanuki statue? Deal, deal. You made it? How the heck did you make that? The magician never reveals his secrets. I didn't realize these hills were good for clay. I'm sorry, I don't know much about this. What's a kiln? It's for heating up clay, you fool. That's how you make it hard. Oh, you made that whole statue by firing small bits, then combining them? That must have taken ages. Took a day. So that's how you build everything with no hands. You have the ability to hide and make things. I see. Your mother was a potter, and your father was a moss ball that could hide. You inherited their abilities and spent your time making things and hiding around town. So you used your powers to make the statue and hide it from view. Why did you make it? Wow, looked cool. I like Tanukis, they're fun. Patriarch Shimazu, the original patriarch. Yeah, that guy. Why did he want a Tanuki statue as a gift for the town? I don't know. He likes Tanukis. They're fun. Stuff. So he wanted to bring more good fortune to the town after the mine had helped lift it out of poverty. How did it end up in the lake? Like this, you see. I was sad because a bearded man was bullying me. You gotta be kidding. That typhoon caused a landslide? The landslide didn't happen. How are you going to get it off the mountain? I don't know, hide it? Was it supposed to stay on the mountain? Man, that would have looked cool. What about the smaller Tanuki on the way into town? Those were your mother's. Oh, I get it. You were honoring her memory with the design. Why did you think you'd be in trouble if people found out the truth? They want to use my power for evil. You're right. Grandma said people were pretty angry back then. The Shimazu accident caused a lot of grief. I don't think people would have been too chill with Patriarch Shimazu unveiling a new statue after that. So how can we see it? Why did you stop hiding it? Well, When the landslide happened, your concentration broke, and then Patriarch Shimazi told you not to hide it again? You must have wanted the good fortune to come into the town's hour of need. Yeah, we're grateful. Thank you for telling us all this. I'm glad you feel you can trust us. Yeah. Trying to protect the town. Someone's trying to get their hands on the mines with ill intent. Don't suppose you know who owns the mines, do you? No idea. That's what everyone else thinks. The mayor is trying to get control of them. No, thank you for your help. Can you ride back to the agency? I guess Mascot will have their own way of doing things. We should tell Mr. Sato and Miss Wambui about this. I'll give them a call. So the statue is once again a red herring. Hello. Mr. Sato, this is Michi. Pinky is with me as well. Oh, excellent. Very good. How can I help? Why do you sound flustered? Hi, gang. That explains it. Were you two getting busy? We were not. We're sorry to interrupt. We have information about the Tanuki statue. It was built by a mascot named Kokimaru at the behest of the founder of the Shimazu family, our first patriarch. Do you know why? It was a gift to help bring more fortune to the town. Kokimaru made it using clay from the hills. How did it end up in the lake? Kokimaru was building it in a secluded spot near the mountain summit. The typhoon on the night of the disaster caused a landslide and it slid down the hill into the lake. It certainly is unusual, but matches the story of it suddenly appearing overnight. Keeping this info to ourselves, everyone must still believe in the legend of the statue. We'll be in contact when we find out anything else.
We'll let you get back to it.
Thanks, Pinky. They fucking. 86% on garbage. I would like to get all the garbage. But I'll let it happen naturally. I don't feel like looking up a map. Though if it does get to that point where they show up on my map after the 90% mark, I'd be happy about it. 5 hours left in the Grand Prix. Is anyone available for that? That's like not. Yeah, you're full. You can do it. Go knock him dead. Alright then. Guess I could send people out more jobs too. Okay, you're ready to level up. This might be a very bad idea. I'm gonna send you out. Good luck. A 3-star difficulty job. Anything else? Okay, not the licking lips ones. Book. You. Go nuts. Everyone else is unavailable. Alright, cool. Suppose we can go do this little guy's life satisfaction quest. I'm gonna come in hot. Bonsai. We're gonna undershoot it a bit. Nope. That made me bounce over it. Falling. Oh. That's convenient. It's a little shimmy, and golden. Bonjour. What can I help with? Give me the Iceman. The icy vampire.
Hey, definitely not a vampire.
I've already told you, I am not a vampire.
Don't get your cape in a twist. We're here to check on your life satisfaction. So let the boss know if anything is getting you down.
I'm sorry for dripping ice everywhere. It isn't a problem. Are you managing to keep cool? I've gotten better at controlling it. I have to use up a lot of energy to keep it frozen. I should move to Hokkaido, but I owe Ichigo too much. Supportive. It's very admirable. He took a chance on me, even though he knew I was going to cause him trouble. What kind of trouble? I have to work the night shift at the farm because of the heat, and I have a dubious past. Past. What kind of past? I failed at being a Hakigoi mascot because I kept melting and scaring kids. In order to make a living, I took on jobs to scare people. What do you mean by scare? Well, I can't say. I understand. You can trust us. If you ever feel like opening up, we're here to listen. I'm sorry, both. I'm just worried. You do look like you're bleeding. I can imagine it being a little scary. And you got vampire teeth. Even though you look like a delicious Humpty Dumpty. Alright, now we can send him my job. Now that your backstory is over with, get to work. Go make fame and money. And the only thing we can do right now is antagonize the mayor, so fuck it. Let's go piss him off. My favorite pastime. Did Pinky really replace the giant mayor sign with her face on Town Hall? I can't imagine anyone being okay with that. Awesome. Greetings. Who let you in here? Sarcastic. If you treat your staff better, they might put up more of a fight before letting me walk in. What the hell do you want? Why do you want the mines? That's none of your business. Nothing in this town is. Get out and crawl back to Fukuoka. We don't need you here. How do you know where I come from? What? Why are the mines so important to you? Don't you dare talk to me. You should leave town as well. You're an embarrassment. Do you want to die? Your father has been nothing but trouble for this town. Nothing but chaos and trouble with your family. Are the mines related to the Kyushu Rejuvenation Fund? Get out! I have friends you don't want me to call. Thank you for your time, Mr. Mayor. You've given us everything we need. That's it. You're a done man. I'll have you killed. You're welcome to try. Thanks for the empty threat. That went well. Confirmed that, however, Don Key is involved with the mines. The mayor is upset about it. Think he's a bad guy? Do you? I have a historical bias. He definitely knows something about what's going on here. We don't know if he's working for or against Matriarch Shimazu. We also don't know how Toki fits in. Or why the mayor is so desperate to get his hands on derelict mines or who owns them. If Don is involved with the workers, he'll probably know. We going to ask him? Not yet. There are too many things we don't know. We've already tipped our hand to the mayor, but that was a risk worth taking. There is still the mystery around how the Fujiwara Syndicate knew about the exchange. We don't know who told them about it, and honestly, Don or Toki could both still be to blame. I'll message Double T and let them know what the mayor said. Make sure to tell him that he should be sufficiently riled up to do something more stupid now. Stupid old geezer. Wait for the mayor to get careless, wait for news from Double T. A lot of waiting. You know what we should do? We should head over to this shrine out in the middle of the fucking ocean. Because I still don't know shit about it. And I'm curious. So we're not doing anything useful anyway. Oh, cutscene time. Boss, big news. Double T just messaged me. They found out whose name is on the deed to the mines. I knew Taki had come through. They want me at the agency. Let's go. I will absolutely do that. Oh, how dare you cut off all my speed momentum. You shithead. I was gonna be fast. There's this little buoy over here. Nothing. Just a buoy. Bob and weave. Hopefully there's no sharks out here. I picked the wrong island. I think I might have. Backing up. And get up on it. Boost. There we go. Garbage. How did garbage get all the way over here anyway? And someone's hero card. For a hamster named Kaiju. Strong little fella. Yeah, I definitely picked the wrong island. I guess that was worth coming out here to get it. Spin around, get off this rock. Turn. There we go. Head that way. Yeah, that's the one. Into the drink. Of course, Kakigori needs help. As soon as you touch water, you get a big boost refill. Very strange. I'll take it. Visit an island out at sea. Well, I technically just did that already, but sure, give it to me now. Climb up. There we go. What is this? Oh, a suggestive O phone charm. Hooray. Just what I needed. And new shrine. Is this the last shrine? Or is there like one more on another island that I haven't visited yet? 93%. Okay, not yet done. Provides a small increase to mascot stamina recharge rate. Oh, that's useful. Thank you. And this thing. Courageous Tanuki prize figure. Punk. There's another island. Looks like all that's really on it is a race. Let's help out Kakigori. Wonder if I can just hit the respawn button and teleport back to the island. Let's see here. Usual hit things go wrong. Send in the boys. The machinery of capitalism. What is a man? What do we got? +3, and then Jose. That should do it. Alright, Jose. Finish the job. Easy peasy. Success. What's up, alert? Well, I got one that time. My ears. Subscribe for 3 months. So, yeah, it's weird. I set a custom alert for a 3-month subscription, but I guess it doesn't work with Prime. Prime seems to be its own little category thing. Well, thanks, Jay. See ya. Power of Heroes really is something. Got the alert too. Hell yeah. I gotta find a new gift for just Prime subs. Because I set custom gifts for all the other ones. At least for the first 3 months. The first one is, I think it's the Skyrim, hey, you're finally awake, and the second one is the Fallout New Vegas, like, what in the goddamn? And the last one is the Far Cry 3, have I ever told you the definition of insanity? An elderly Shiba Inu that wants treats, her bed and nothing else. Finally, we have the Shiba. Don't think, how is this race? I'll give it one shot. Oh, geez. Like 4 checkpoints, and they're pretty far apart. Let's give it a shot. Boost. Don't know if it's better to just drive through the water or try jumping out of the water. Alright. Got the boost, I didn't use it like an idiot. Very good. Don't hit the building. Oh god, Mr. President, they hit the fucking second tower. Oh, there goes all my boost. That was foolish. Don't think I'm making that. Nope, not making that. Awesome, I fucked it. I fucked it real bad. Really bad. grind, please. What about the Shiba? Shiba is just a little mascot hero to help out with missions. Alright, get up there. Come on, turn better. Thank you. Very good. Where is this one at? Over there. Okay. I've probably fucked it. It's hard to tell. I have 20 seconds to finish this race to get gold. And I don't see that happening. Nope. Definitely not. For sure, nada. I don't think I'm getting silver either. And I'm out of boost. Well, how the hell are you supposed to get up there with that little boost? Alright. Give it one more try. This time, be a little smarter. Hopefully not crash into something immediately. Okay. Get the free boost. Very good. The next boost. Awesome. Okay, much better pace this time. Oh, what the fuck? That thing's solid? That's literal horseshit. That's absolute garbage. That's not supposed to be a fucking solid object to collide with. Oh, you dickhead. That was all of my fucking momentum. Why would they put the boost in the pillar? Fuck them. Okay, you can go way faster by just not boating. Noted. Don't hit the pillar. There we go. Gucci. Keep on flapping away. Fuck you. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Stop falling. We're okay. Just constantly spiraling out of control. It's like, we will be okay if you just quit doing that. Give me the boost, please. I need the boost. Thank you. I think I'm gonna need to drive for a second. I have no speed. Clear the hill and we're good. Awesome. Grind. Okay. That wasn't that bad. Just had to fuck up a few times. We made it. We got Quaver. Bright, cheerful, positive, ready to do crimes anytime, anywhere. Oh, good. Be anime girl, do crime. Get the free level 3 card. Move, turn, thank you. There's some signs to smash up here. Far away. I also noticed something when I was flying up the hill to shoot at. I don't know if it was garbage or what. Keep an eye out for it. While it gently floats back down. And I see nothing. Oh, there's one. Alright, it was garbage. That's good. Anything else? Doesn't seem like it. Guess we're just heading back to the agency then. Keep an eye out for more garbage bags. I feel like I must be missing a bunch of them if there's still a significantly high percentage. 80. 58%. Very good. Just need, I think I just need 2 more percent to unlock them on the map. I don't really know if that's the case, but that following the pattern is what I would assume to be the case. Probably would behoove me to check out these islands, especially this one down here that has like, oh, there's a shrine up there I never got to. The last shrine? This one down here has all these fucking things on it. I've crashed. So I should absolutely go up here, hit that shrine, and then check out this at some point. Where the hell am I? Oh, my home. How neat. Very useful. Does mom need money? Kinda. There you go. Now she lives. For now. What news goes on up here?
Wow.
Wow, the agency is looking busy. Michi's been good at following my guidance. Become very important news, but before we get to that, have you managed to find anything else about the curse? Fukukata still believes in the curse, but he told us that the workers made their own alcohol in the tunnels. They used water in the mines to make it. Officers in the family didn't drink it, so that explains why some higher-ranking people from the time are still alive. They used wastewater and poisoned themselves, those poor workers. Fascinating. I can't believe it was that simple. What news do you have for us? Your plan worked. After your visit, the mayor went berserk. When that happens, he normally comes to the school to see the head teacher. He's never there, so I have to track him down, and then they go drinking. Where? I get the impression that he wouldn't go to Baritai. They drink at the mayor's house, and someone from town hall is to drive him back. On this occasion, I snuck into his office while he was passed out. And? Before passing out, he was drunkenly ranting on the phone to someone about the mines again. I assume it was one of his underworld contacts. When it was quiet, I knocked on the door with some pretense, but there was no answer. In his stupor, he had left the mine deed out on his desk. What was the name? See for yourself. I took a photo. Don Key. Matriarch Shimazu. So he confirmed it. Well, that doesn't surprise me. It was our family's mine, after all. Apparently so. However, these are not the original deeds. These are dated 1993. Shimazu family left Kasamachi at the end of 91. The young patriarch Tsuyoshi Shimazu died in 1993, and the matriarch Shimazu took over the clan. As far as I know, he left everything to her in his will. Then we can assume that since the founding patriarch ran the mines, Tsuyoshi inherited them and then left them to your matriarch in his will. So why does Shimazu keep this such a big secret? And why does Mayada want them so bad? I don't know. You should ask Miyako about it. We also need to see Fukukata. He needs to know about why he hasn't been taken by the curse. Let's roll! The fake curse. The curse that's not real. You go... refill stamina. Hopefully. Tofu, all you. Take water. Either one of you can go with a water bottle. What? The hell just happened? Why did it back? Hit A. You to do this with a low % chance of fucking it up. You can go with a water bottle. You're level 3. Everyone is level 3. I don't really care about it. They can just take a water. Necroll can't do the job yet. I didn't know he had a life satisfaction thing. I must have went too hard on the down button and hit back to mascots. That's probably what happened. Fair enough. Nothing new there. All yours, buddy. Neckerol, you're taking this one. Let's do the life satisfaction for our weird fish fella. And his never-ending quest to get rid of Unagi. I don't know why he's so committed. There you go. I have an undertaking at the festival area. Can I ask for your assistance in getting there? Again with the shit? Thought we were done with the festival area. Oh, a collectible has been spotted. I'm guessing it's probably merch for the new guy that I just got. Yes, it is. The Nurturing Kokimaru prize figure. There's another one on the hill. I feel like getting it right now. Onward to the festival. And cannonball. Success. Oh, well, kind of fucked it. Only a little bit. There you go, buddy. Knock him dead with your propaganda again. Seems happy. Well, he's giving it his all. I hope it helps his cause. Some of the stall owners have reported a decline in grilled unagi sales. Think it will save his declining population? All grassroots campaigns start small. If he achieves national success, his message will spread. At least he seems to be happy, as he annoyed the stall owners. A couple aren't very happy being left with stock, but most agree with him. His free udon bowls have been a big success. Eating food that begins with "oo" is supposed to help with the summer heat. What did you say about a Shiva? It was just a card I picked up that gives me a little Shiba friend to help me out in battle. And I was like, finally the Shiba, because the loading screen features a Shiba for some reason, even though it's not one of the main characters in the game. I'm thrilled that we've helped someone achieve their dreams, but watching an eel with an exposed chest cavity shouting at people is making me feel weird. Let's bounce. Yeah. It might pop up on the next loading screen. No. It happens during fast travels, though. So if I were to fast travel... Let's see, where's the next mission? Here. Yeah, there's a dog in the truck, but that dog never actually shows up anywhere in the game, aside from that card I picked up. Which is a shame, because I want a little dog fella. Is that your summon? I suppose they kind of work like summons in a sense, unless you mean the pinky. In which case, nope, that's just an annoying person. Welcome to Suzuku Coffee. I apologize for troubling you with the past again. The past is inescapable in this town. We discovered that Matriarch Shimazu's name was on the deed to the mines. We believe they were left to her in your son's will. We assume that Suoshu received the deed upon your husband's death because he wanted out of this life. I was like, where the fuck does he find these random ass games? I played the demo for this during Steam Next Fest, and I was like, this game is fucking weird, but I really like it. So I ended up buying it. If I can offer you some advice, Michize, you should leave this to your matriarch. Some things are better off being kept from the light. I understand that she has secrets that needs protecting. However, I am her lieutenant, and it is my responsibility to protect her at all costs. There's a larger conspiracy working against my family. Whatever is happening threatens to destroy everything Matriarch Shimazu has built. I am the janitor. I will clean up whatever mess she needs me to, whether she knows it or not. Please, Miss Suzuki, do you know anything about this? I am sorry, I took an oath to the man I devoted my life to. I'm sure you can relate. I am truly sorry. This is for your matriarch to decide. If she decides to tell you, I can't help that. I made a promise to someone, and I will keep it. I hope you understand. I do. Sometimes promises are all we have. Sorry for digging into all this, Grandma. You are a wonderful granddaughter, Pinky. I always suspected that you'd be the one to change this town. Man, this feels like something awesome is going to happen. Nothing awesome happens in my world. Stop being such a downer. We're about to change this whole damn world. I think you might be right. Cool, that was a dead end. Thanks. It's a show about nothing. Almost every dialogue box I get in this game is like, well, that led nowhere. Cool. On to the next one. The Angry Cat. Angry Old Cat, to be precise. Geronimo. Hey, you are a cat, man. The cat owns a dog. That feels weird. Hello again. I need to ask you about the past. Thought you might. You come into town and stirred up a lot of old ghosts. What do you know about the mines? You first. I know there was an accident, and a lot of Yakuza workers died in it. I know that Matriarch Shimazu's name is on the deed to the land. I know that Don Key had something to do with running the workers. Guess my dream of dying before all this was known is over. Fine, you ever meet your boss's father-in-law? Old Patriarch Shimazu? He died before I was recruited. He was a good man, but he got himself and his family into trouble. You're better off hearing the history from your boss, but her husband ran the mining operation here after old man Shimazu bought the mines. The people here were poor, and the town was bankrupt. Your boss gave local people jobs and a place in the family. Never heard about this, or met anyone that worked here before coming to Kasamachi. You wouldn't have done. The curse got everyone young. I wasn't a low-level thug. I didn't go in the mines much. What happened with the disaster? No one there knew how to run a mine. The company that used to dig there went bankrupt and just abandoned it. Some locals had worked there and started the machinery back up and told the new guys where to dig. They dug into a weak tunnel, looked like to be a big new deposit, and they were too eager to get in there. They didn't put enough supports in, and it collapsed when the rainwater flooded in. We know this was covered up. The mayor and old Patriarch Shimazu paid everyone off. Even you? The Kasuya family has always struggled. The damage was done. Me not taking the cash weren't going to bring those workers back to life. So Matriarch and Don Key were involved in this. Shimazu's a good leader. She worked after the workers. Whatever else I think of your family, they've always looked after their people. She was in her 20s then, but she acted like an experienced mother. Everyone loved her. She made sure they got paid and fed. Don ran the gang inside, recruiting workers, fending off other families, and graduating workers to officers. They were always a good pair. The late young Patriarch Shimazu ran the whole family and took care of the business. I don't know all the details. I was from a different family, so my boys worked there, but I knew enough to get paid. Why was the Kasuya family working on a mine? By the Shimazu family. Your family was always good to us back then, before we got excommunicated. Some of us swore oaths between families. The old patriarch let us get some work from the mines and try to reintroduce them to the alliance. And you were going to take this to your grave? The cover-up about the mines and secret about who owns it would have torn your family apart if it got out. I didn't want that on me. When you're a boss, you know things are too dangerous to let out. Your job is to shoulder them silently for the good of your family. Now, though, the janitor is here to clean up all the mess, right? We'll see about that. Something bigger than the family is happening here. I get the feeling everything is about to unravel. I don't doubt that. Secrets can only be contained for so long. They have a life of their own. Do you have any idea who those secrets might be? What those secrets might be? Industrial negligence, for one. The shaft that collapsed wouldn't have been caused if they'd known what they were doing. Why didn't they hire professionals? You a professional Mascot Agency manager before coming here? We all have flaws. Your patriarch was too optimistic. He believed that enthusiasm and hard work could do anything. Patriarch Shimazu didn't like management. Didn't trust them after his run-in with the unions before he formed a family. He believed in his men and they believed in him. That's a recipe for hoping for the best and ignoring problems. There weren't any accidents before the disaster. They all got complacent and cocky. I got nothing but respect for them, but professionals are professional for a reason, whether you believe it or not. Anyway, the investigation was a cover-up, freak accident. Typhoon may have been freak, but the accident weren't. Someone should have taken the fall, but everyone got away with it. Other than that, a family always needs a place to hide secrets. A buried mine shaft protected by a curse can hold a lot of secrets. I have no idea what's down there. It ain't my business. I don't understand why the ownership of the mines would be such a closely guarded secret. The mayor shouldn't have sold them to no one. They're supposed to be owned by the town. Definitely shouldn't have sold them to Yakuza. Patriarch got it all done nice and legal. No one can just take it off the Shimazus without exposing what the mayor did. It'll all be a big scandal, and if the government gets involved, the mayor will be finished. Thank you for talking with us. Appreciate the work you give my boys. They're good kids. Don't know what the future holds, but I appreciate if you can keep an eye out for them. I was raised by a matriarch Shimazu, and we always look after our people. We didn't really tell him that he's not going to die, but that's fine. Boss, we got something for you. You guys better not be slacking off work. Keep quiet, Goblin. What'd you find out? The mayor called us to his office, said he had a job for us. We got there, he was flapping his gums on the phone. What did you hear? The door was shut, so we could only hear bits of it. He was talking about the mines. What's up with the mines anyway? Why is the mayor always talking to shady dudes about them? That's what we're trying to find out. What did he talk about? We couldn't hear much. He hung up and called us in, told us to trash the agency and burn it down for a big reward. Are you going to do it? Of course not. We work for you now. The old geezer can screw himself. I appreciate it. He said that some Yakuza big shot is coming to town later. Apparently this guy is going to solve all the mayor's problems. Might have seemed pretty happy and drunk. We need to find out who this Yakuza big shot is. Thank you for the info, boys. Pinky will sort you out a bonus. Thanks, boss. What's the plan? Is Poltergeist ready for another op? Am I? I mean, solid copy, janitor actual. We need to find out who the mayor's meeting. Take us, my dad. We need to find out. I'm gonna sneak into the mayor's office and hide in a locker. You watch out from across the river and let me know when the targets are on their way. Let's get Oscar Mike. Alrighty. Let's crash here. Phone booth is next door. Crash there. Still don't really know what the whole deal with the whole fucking Pinky for mayor thing is. Nothing happened with that. Alright. Hopefully we can finish this chapter in one more mission. It's taken a lot longer than I would have expected. And facing the wrong way. We have to go across the river for some reason. It's a scope out point. Oh, here we go. Sam Fisher is on the job. Pinky, you're supposed to be hiding, not making a mess of everything. There you go. How the fuck do you fit in that thing? Makes no sense. Poltergeist, this is janitor actual. Toki just arrived. Solid copy. I'm in position. Good, I can hear everything clearly. I can hear them coming, going radio silent. You're taking too long, Maeda. You're not showing any results either. I've tried everything I can. The deed is locked down legally. We have exhausted our operations. I have decided to become more aggressive. Aggressive? Both of our futures rely on getting these mines. My new family is waiting, and you need to keep out of trouble. What are you planning? I'm going to kill her and take the mine. You fucking know you ain't. The family will finally die and be forgotten. If she isn't around, we can just take the mines. There'll be no one to contest them. After that, the Nakamura Alliance will agree to anything the Fujiwara Syndicate wants. Once we have the deed, it can be buried and your secrets will be hidden forever. The Fujiwara must have a good offer for you. My own subsidiary, none of Shimazu's traditions, free reign to do things how I want. Will you be based in this town? You must be joking. The Fujiwara are welcome to the mines. Someone else can manage those. When are you going to do it? Soon. I have only one more thing I want to do to make them suffer. I want to see the spirits completely crushed before I finish her. Coming here was risky, but I needed to see the precious little agency. I need to see what I'm going to destroy. Now you're going to die twice. And what about our agreement? It still stands. We need government attention off this town. Good. Can I offer you a drink before you go? Some good stuff was just delivered to my home. Not today. You can enjoy it yourself. I will do. Time to celebrate. Motherfuckers! Poltergeist, come in.
Loud and clear, Janitor Actual. Exfiltrating now. We need to speak to your boss. They're going to kill her for the mines.
Let's get back to the agency. We need to call Yui and Yui. Hi, Raijin. What are you doing here?
Why do I always fall for the bad boys? What's the plan?
We don't have much time. We need to get everyone here while he's traveling back to Fukuoka. I need to protect my family.
Take the call. I'll get rooms prepared.
Why are you calling, Uncle? Where do you think Toki is? Why do you care? Toki is fixing your mistake. He's being a good boy. Where is he? He's meeting with an old family member out of town. We need allies. He's in Castle Machi. He just had a meeting with the mayor. He's planning to kill the boss. Are you sure? Why would Toki be in Castle Machi?
Yui, this is Poltergeist. Code phrase, the foxes are keeping me awake at night.
Understood, Poltergeist. Yui, get the boss and Dawn. We need to leave. Kill anyone that tries to stop you. Uncle, we don't have a safe house. The other families have taken them all. Come to Castle Machi. We can't. The curse will get Dawn. The curse is a hoax. Dawn and the boss spread the lie to protect the town. What? Yui, the boss and Dawn are in danger. We can protect them together at the agency. Understood. We'll be there soon. Thank you, Uncle. What was all that about?
When the girls taught me about insurance scams and leading insurgencies, they gave me my code name and code phrase for emergencies.
Thank you for your help. We need to wait for them here. Of course, you have a fucking trigger word. A Russian sleeper agent word. You're like, I see. Welcome to the Promised Mascot Agency, boss. Thank you, Michi. I'm sorry for the trouble we're causing you. I'm not gonna be panicked in front of her. No need to apologize, boss. I'm just glad you're safe. Thank you, girls. Thank you for acting in the boss's interests, Uncle. We're glad our code phrase came in handy, Pinky.
Oh my god, girls, it was awesome. Really glad you taught me how to break into government-owned buildings.
You did good, kids. Sorry about before. You mean her whole life? I don't think you can justify abandoning her for her whole life in one sentence like that. Hey, guess what? It didn't work. I know you hate me, but thank you.
Whatever, Dad.
Please make yourselves at home. Uncle, no one knows we're here except you and Toki. We can assume that he isn't speaking to the Nakamura Alliance because he caused all of this. We are in your care now. You can stop sending money to us. If the Nakamura Alliance finds us here and come to take Mother's head, we'll make our last stand. Thank you for everything that you've done for us and all the money you have sent. You never need to thank me, boss. We're ready to talk when you are. We owe you an explanation, but I know you have work to attend to. We'll be waiting here for you. Nope. Honestly, I don't think I have anything more important to do right now at this moment. No one has life satisfaction. All right, you know what? One person wants to talk to me. Well, I'll get that out of the way first. Green Hello Kitty needs to talk. I've got something that I want to show you two. Can you drive me to a Daizafu? That almost rhymed. I can't. I'm supposed to be dead and can't be seen outside of this town.
You leave that to me. Get in the truck.
Oh, okay. I guess we were just in the back. Oh, no, now we have a hat.
Good disguise, right?
It's just me, but with a hat. I'm not sure. Oh, and sunglasses.
Good lord!
What the fuck? I used to be popular in Daizafu. The company that manages the billboards in this town is run by an old friend. She said she'd help me and display these for a while for free.
It's quite a lot.
I told her about what you're doing and she wanted to help. She's a mascot herself. She got out of the industry when I did and switched to advertising. I hope this will drive some more business to the agency. I'm sure it will. Thank you, Natsu. Don't you worry about thanking me. I just want to help. I don't know if it will save Kasamachi, but it's the best chance we have. I'll keep working hard for the town.
So will I. We gotta get ready for a big influx of people from Daizafu. I smell money.
Hopefully it will help Maiko's cafe as well. We had to drive all the way out here for that. You could just send us a picture. Oh, that was a whole lot of nothing. Back to the main quest. Daizafu, I've been in this place before. Alright then. Boss, Shimazu's ready to explain what's going on. BT Dubs, you notice that the Haiganabana flowers are blooming early this year. I didn't even know we had them growing here. They bloom wherever Matriarch Shimazu goes. She's been touched by death and lived in mourning ever since. That's cool as hell. I get the feeling that this is going to be a long talk, so make sure you got some time to spare. Do you want to speak to her, or shall I stall her while you take care of other business in the office? I'm ready. Let's do it. It takes. I hit the fucking busy button, didn't I? It was the top button. You got me. Got me, game. I guess I'll just send people out. Got me with the old fucking Zelda tactic. Putting. Do you want to hear all that again? Yes, at the top. Son of a bitch. Send you guys out on jobs. Maybe I should hard save the game just in case this is like some end game can't come back from cutscene. Kind of feels like what they might be hinting at. Everyone go to work. And that's all that. Can't save from here, so let's see. There you go. Save the game. Okay. For real this time. As long as I don't press the wrong button again. Yes, the flowers are blooming. Birds are singing. On days like this, kids like you should be burning in hell. I think it's time we found out what's going on in this town. Awesome, let's go. That's disturbing. I forgot how many pinky body pillows are lying around in this place. Time to tell you some things. This should be good. Pinky, we'll sort your family history out later. Ask what you want, Michize-and we owe you explanations. Thank you, boss. We have managed to uncover a number of parts of the mystery, but there are still things we don't know. It's about the mining operation. Can I ask you why our family is running a mine? Our original patriarch, my father-in-law, purchased the mines from the mayor. The town was bankrupt, and the mayor needed a large amount of money quickly. The family run the mines as a workers' cooperative. Young men in the town would work in the mines, become family members, eventually getting promoted out. Old Patriarch Shimazu oversaw the operation, while young Patriarch Shimazu handled the details. Don recruited the workers, and I made sure they were paid, fed, and treated well. Why did we need a mining op? My father-in-law used to be a mine worker in another town, like all mine workers, who was treated badly and suffered at the hands of union busters. When the mine he worked at closed, he fell into the Yakuza. He rose through the ranks quickly, married, and raised a son, my late husband. After he formed a family, the opportunity to buy this mine came up, and he took it. He was an idealist, wanted it to run properly, treating workers fairly and paying well. It was going well, but we should have hired experienced foremen. Young workers didn't know what they were doing, and the disaster happened. So the mayor sold the mines to Yakuza because he was desperate. The town was bankrupt, and he needed money quickly. We made him the best offer. Leasing it would have made more money over time, but he needed a lump sum quickly to cover up his mistakes. He never should have sold them, and he certainly shouldn't have sold them to a crime family. That's the heart of all this, a crime family owing government land where a disaster occurred. Yes, so we've been told. Why is this a forbidden topic? If the truth came out, the government would destroy us. Our family would be picked apart, and we'd be imprisoned. We deserve to be punished for what happened, but that would help no one. I couldn't let my dream of peace between the Fukuoka families. Too many people are depending on us to make things stable. Everything that happened with the mines would tear the family apart if it came to light. I had to erase history as much as possible. Truly sorry, Michi. I never thought you'd become embroiled in our history with the mines. I knew it was a possibility, but I was out of options, and you are too tenacious when it comes to cleaning up my problems. I share the same flaws as my late husband and his father, optimism. Jesus. I honestly don't give a fuck about most of this shit. I'd rather hear about Toki. Toki betrayed us. I'm sorry I didn't catch it. I knew something was up with him. You were too close to him and didn't see it. I've done this for long enough to see when someone's been turned. He was whining on and on about the future of the family, doing things differently and getting his own subsidiary, and that it just stopped. Figured he'd been turned. Didn't know if it was cops or another family that got to him. Now we know it was the Fujiwara. They must have offered him something big, or he must think very poorly of us. You suspected something wasn't right. Why'd you let him be part of the exchange? I didn't have anything concrete, just suspicions. If it was the police, we have enough contacts to know if he'd been narked on the deal, or if he'd narked on the deal happened. If it wasn't the family, I assumed it was someone in the Nakamura Alliance who'd still want the deal to go ahead. He's ambitious. The other families like the look of him. If it was them, that it'd be a simpler poaching, not a total betrayal. I was naive. I didn't think the crap stains of Fujiwara had got to him. What are we gonna do about him? We don't know where he is. We left quickly and made sure he didn't know. Our surveillance at the HQ is still operational, and we can see that he returned to find us gone, but after that he left and hasn't returned. So we got a loose cannon with perfect thighs and a lot to lose running around out there. He's dangerous. We're here now, Uncle. He can try what he wants, but he'll end up in pieces. I'd rather avoid that. He's a traitor, but he is still family. We're gonna need to deal with him. He's made his choices. As long as we prevent him from doing anything that hurts us, the world will deliver his fate. Besides, he's got the Fujiwara on his case. They'll cut him into pieces for us. What if I command it, Michi? Then it will happen, boss. Disaster is caused by a typhoon hitting and trapping workers in a badly secured tunnel. They were trying to get as much as they could out of a new tunnel, if I understand it correctly. Sadly, yes, a once-in-a-generation typhoon hit this area. The workers had just discovered a rich new seam of coal. The patriarch promised them a bonus so they could get a lot ready for the next shipment out. That was before the typhoon was on the horizon. As soon as we knew it was coming, we told them to abandon the mine until the typhoon had blown over. Sadly, machismo ran rampant in the workers. The promise of a bonus was too much, and a lot of workers stayed in the mines. When the typhoon hit, the mines flooded. We tried to get the workers out, but they'd been too hasty with the supports in the new tunnel. Supports collapsed, they were trapped, they drowned while we tried to get to them. We wept for them, but there was nothing we could do. After that, townspeople wanted us out. They blamed us for inflicting the Kasamachi curse on them. There was a dummy investigation where we paid the police and their superiors off. The family had a secret to hide, and so did the mayor. You shouldn't have sold the town's land to criminals. God, there's more dialogue. I kind of already get it. Spoke to your friend, Mr. Kaneko. Did you now? It's hard to say that all it took was a 97,000 bottle of sake to get him to talk. That son of a... What did he tell you? They wrote an article about the curse with info that you fed him. He knew it wasn't true, but still did it and helped you perpetuate the Kasamachi curse. After the mine disaster, people in this town started believing there was a curse. That we'd angered the mountain spirits they're digging. The Tanuki statue appeared on the same night and people got really spooked. When the men that weren't in the disaster started dying off not long after, people believed it was the curse. We need to keep people away from this town, so I made sure to spread the curse as much as I could. This is a weird town. You know that it used to be 2 villages and one was a bunch of savages that had an evil cult? I don't know if the mountain spirits exist or not, but other people believe in them, and that was enough for us. Telling people that the town kills the Yakuza men has kept it safe until now. Darky sculpted Butt has been coming to town without a concern for the curse. He asked us to meet him at the edge of town, but then he secretly met the mayor at his mansion in town hall. The mayor knows the curse is fake. He helped spread the lie back in the 90s. That's probably how he found out about you as well. We joined the alliance after we left Kasamachi. The chairman knows we were involved with the mines, but doesn't know the curse is a hoax. So we can tell everyone that the curse is nothing but lies? No, we still need to keep Yakuza away from this town. People here don't deserve our kind coming and making their lives worse. Oh boy. The statue appeared suddenly was a good coincidence. The spirits in this town work in mysterious ways. The first patriarch wanted it built as a gift to the town, correct? He was really proud of this town. When we bought the mine, the town was bankrupt and there was no work. The mine helped the town rebuild. It was tough work, but everyone worked together. Humans and mascots worked and partied together. There was a mascot in town called Kokimaru that liked making things. Big Koki works for us! Really, I had no idea what happened to him after we left town. He was good with the clay that we pulled out of the mines. The patriarch asked him to make the statue as a surprise. He felt that the town had been blessed with good fortune and wanted Tanuki at the entrance of town to keep bringing in that good fortune. Kokimaru had been building it up in the hills, but the typhoon caused a landslide. It fell down. People got the shapeshifter myth into their head and started talking like the Tanuki was guarding the town for Yakuza. I didn't tell them otherwise. We know about the moonshine. They started making this swill by themselves. We didn't know about it. That was all on them. They'd already poisoned themselves before we could tell them it was a bad idea. They were paid well, but they got into their heads that if they could brew their own booze, they'd be even better off. Did you stop them? We tried, but you know how people are. They didn't obey the rules like they should have. Young Yakuza are all hotheads, think they know better. They ran their little op in the tunnels and used runoff water. They wanted to keep it a secret. The water was contaminated with all sorts of shit from the mines. When you go into the lower levels of the coal, there's some bad stuff. So they were all drinking every night. That only got worse after the disaster. Everyone wanted to drown their sorrows. It ain't a quick death, but it gets worse as time goes on. All of them poor souls died from liver failure caused by the moonshine. Don and Fukukata both survived because he didn't drink the moonshine, correct? Fukukata always stayed away from the moonshine. He was an officer. Me, I missed out on a liver since I'm a finger. Missed out on a liver. Does that mean you can or can't drink the moonshine? We'd party with the workers, but I have a taste for whiskey, and their moonshine smelled foul. And you kept a lie going, saying that it comes from everyone eventually. People believe what they want to believe. Our patriarchs didn't die from the curse, did they? Is it true that our founder had a heart condition? Yes, he had a genetic heart condition that he struggled with. He devoted himself to this project, and when the disaster happened, he was consumed by despair. It broke his heart, and it was too much for him. He was a heavy drinker, and that made it worse. Men in the family all suffer from heart problems. His despair and drinking triggered a fatal heart attack. Tsuyoshi took over after his father died, and we ran the family together. He died of a heart attack 2 years later. We spread the lie that both of them died from the curse. Everyone believed it. We had to keep other families away from this town. Mines are valuable, and our mistake would cause us too much damage if it became public. We had to use their deaths to help hide our secret and protect the family. Damn shame they both went out that way. They were too young, and we were both wonderful leaders. They were both wonderful. After all they did for everyone, and then their hearts finished them. Yes, it was an unbearable heartache. Still miss Tsuyoshi every day. Hope he can forgive me for something we had done with his passing. I know he did. They were both family men who would do anything to protect us all. Investigations opened up, but the family funded the mayor's attempts to bribe the investigators. He knew how to make the investigators go away, but he needed money. So the family gave him the money to buy hotel trips, meals, and call girls for the investigation company. Not just the company, but the oversight committee as well. Everybody got paid off, and the investigation concluded it was a freak accident. We had good intentions, but those aren't the same as proper safety procedures. What we did amounted to gross negligence. Were we to be held responsible, the family would have been destroyed. You know some very specific things. How'd you find all this? I broke into the mayor's mansion and stole all his paperwork. Nice work, Pinky. We haven't worked out why you need to keep people away. What's so important here? Yeah, why not sell? You guys are about to be wiped out, right? The Shimazu family won't go down so easily. We're protecting the mines for us and for you, Pinky. You don't know this, but the family has made a promise to you. To me? Your father has given his life to the family. He worked too hard and never made enough time for you or your mother. I know you think he abandoned you here, but it was to protect you. He didn't want you involved in this life. You were his angel, and this life is too dangerous. If someone wanted to get to him, they'd get to you first. My husband and I promised this agency and the mines to you. You would have a business and land to sell, a chance to live a peaceful life. What? That's the truth. I've made a lot of mistakes with you, Pinky. You deserved a better father. I did what I could, but it wasn't enough. It isn't anything near what I owe you, but the bosses wanted to make it right as much as they could. I thought you were just a deadbeat dad who ran away from his obligations. It broke my heart, but it was better. You think that. I didn't want you to close the distance between us and get involved in this life. I don't regret being an outlaw. It was my only choice, but you're too good for that. You always were. You got your mother's nice side. We'll talk about it later. Have a heart-to-heart. Hang on, I'm 30 goddamn 4, and I've been mopping horrifying fluids up in this love hotel until you needed Mitchie to come here. When were you planning on letting me have this cash cow and giving me a chance to enjoy living? We needed to complete the exchange with the Hara Federation to buy our safety. I cannot give them the mines. I cannot give the mines to you until the janitor has cleaned them. Me. They need to be cleaned for that to happen. We need to be free from the predations of the Fujiwara. I'm sorry, I need you to trust me. We will make it all up to you. I hasn't gone crazy trying to get control of the mines. Do you have any idea why? The mayor contacted me a year ago or so. He was ranting about the mine deed. He said he had them illegally. We had them illegally, and the mines belonged to the town. The purchase was conducted legally by my father-in-law. They were passed down to his son who left them to me. I legally own them. I suspect he needs a lot of money quickly and wanted to sell the mines. I had no idea who would want to buy them, though. Land is difficult to build on. Coal is imported now, and there are a lot of dead bodies down there. He wouldn't sell to anyone legitimate. Syndicate. So why does Fujiwara want them? Drug smuggling. Of course. We used to use them for contraband. Of course. They're perfectly positioned on the coast close to Korea. None of that came up before. I thought we were running a reputable coal mining operation, but no, contraband. The mayor will turn a blind eye to boats ferrying drugs into the tunnels. The coastline is riddled with mines and tunnels dug during the war. Wouldn't be hard to start connecting them to create a network that can process and disperse the drugs to different towns. Our alliance with the Hara Federation in Tokyo would have made our territory impenetrable, shutting the Fujiwara syndicate out of Kyushu for good. So they sabotaged our deal with the Hara Federation to force you into selling the mines. I presume so. The interesting part is that the only person who knows that I own the mines is the mayor. Fujiwara must have some leverage on the mayor, and he is being forced to get the mines for them. They may be monsters, but they know just marching in and taking over will attract too much attention to covert the drug operation. If there are truly no other options, we could sell them. I don't understand why the mayor would want to sell the mines to Fujiwara. He'd have more to gain by holding onto them and getting repeated payments from Fujiwara. I suspect he's got himself into a lot of trouble and needs a lot of money quickly. He's a fool if he thinks Fujiwara are going to just give him all that money, and that'll be the end of it. He's chosen a poor path. Think it's related to the Rejuvenation Fund? What? A fund that was given to struggling towns. Kasamachi received it 2 years ago, but it wasn't spent until now. Maybe the Fujiwara had provided them with the money after he lost it. We have an associate in the town hall who's helping us investigate the connection. We should wait for him before we speculate. Sounds like a good bet, though. What else is in the mines? For all this cover-up, there must be other things you want to keep secret. Our ties to the disaster are enough. We want the mines forgotten, so our mistakes can't come back to haunt us. Is there also contraband down there? Forgive me, boss, but I know there is more. Can you tell me about Miyako? What about her? She knows a secret about those mines. If she refuses to tell me, she made a promise to your father-in-law to keep it a secret. You certainly have been digging through this town. That was her story to tell, not mine. I took an oath, too, not to divulge the secret. But I think you need to know about it. Can you take us to see her after this discussion? Yes. Conclude. Is that everything? I believe so. I apologize for keeping this from you, but we didn't know what was happening. We were in the middle of a crisis. I understand. Boss, all you need to stay here. There are people we can trust in this town. We got our own gang of thugs, men on the inside, and we got an army of mascots. What else do we need? Thank you, Michi. You have certainly made a good new family here. I was lost when I arrived here, but they've all accepted me for who I am. No matter what happens, I'm very proud of you, Michi. Thank you, boss. I always try to remember how you raised me. Please make yourselves at home. We'll figure out our next step soon. Are you forgetting about something, boss? What? We need heroes! This is not the time. Get that broom out your ass! What are you talking about? We need mascot support heroes. When a mascot gets in trouble, heroes help them out. Pinky. Would you two be heroes? I'm not sure that would be appropriate. Please, Matriarch Shimazu. No, so cute, of course. How could I have been so callous? We would love to. It works every time. Good grief. Anything we can do to help the kiddo? Fantastic. You don't need to do this. But Pinky is so cute, it needs our help. Wow, she's very easily won by Pinky. Thank you, we should phone Mr. Sato. Give me the hero cards, I want them. Hello, Michi-san. Mr. Sato, we have some answers to some of your questions. My boss, Matriarch Shimazu, has come to town and filled in some gaps of the mystery. I see. Thank you for sharing that info with me. I shall continue to investigate the connection between the mayor and the syndicate. I shall be in touch as soon as we learn anything. Thank you, we'll do the same. She's only a level 1? A common? I was expecting ultra rare. The boss of the Shimazu family, a brilliant leader, who dreams of uniting the warring clans of Kyushu. If anyone can do it, it's her. She's not even that good. And neither is Dawn. Old school Yakuza has his code of honor, born without mascot magic or cute looks. He had to make his way through life on hard mode. Okay, I refuse to believe that Nui and Yuri are weak. One of Shimazu's adopted daughters, a blade in the night, a blade in your throat, a blade in everyone you love, whatever mother needs. Futuristic sociopathic genius, proficient in fraud, extortion, and geopolitical destabilization. I guess we can just relax. Father and daughter. Finally getting some catching up done. Then why did you send me to go and live with Grandma? She was an old school Yakuza wife. She's got a full body tattoo. Your grandma wanted a fresh life too. She had lost her husband and she was moving back to the city with the boys. The boys are the boss. I might have misread that. Boss. She wanted out, and Tsuyoshi wasn't about to say no to his mom. I went to her on my knees and asked her to take care of you. She understood. She knew Tsuyoshi and Miyumi needed me to help rebuild the family. Since when did you use Shimazu's first name? Hey, I'm pouring my heart out here. She ain't here to hear me, so keep it to yourself. We agreed that she'd tell you that I was a deadbeat who abandoned you and didn't want you to come looking. Then why did 3 badasses come and see me all those times? Mayumi felt terrible about me leaving you here. She wanted to take care of you some way. She used to take her trips with the girls to get them out of the city. She wanted some kind of normal life for them. Mayuko did okay for a bit. She looked after you, but as you grew up, she didn't like the early retired life. She worked here with Mama, but we sent her the money to buy her cafe. Then Mayumi paid to have the old hotel cleaned up and let you try your hand at the mascot business. I'm sorry that didn't work out. Don't be, you did what you could. But it was a different time then. The mascot industry wasn't what it is now. I'm sorry that I made you feel bad for all these years. I just didn't want to put my angel in danger. That's what you people don't understand. Danger always finds everyone you know. You sent the janitor to live with me. You saying you'd rather have gotten to our life? I'll admit, I want to do kidnappings and extortion, but I like this town. I love my grandma, and Shiori is the best friend I could ask for. So where do we go from here, kiddo? Well, Dad, you have some making up to do. I want a Tanto knife, a nice one, with an engraving. Why? I have a family here, and I gotta protect them. Someday I'm gonna get Michi into therapy, and he'll probably completely unravel. I'll see what I can do. Any chance we can hang out like father and daughter? Tanto knife first, then we can have a day and night day. I'm looking forward to it. I'll tell you what, I'll leave you something nice at Castle Mart. Upgrade. That's a relaxing. Would you give me the upgrades? That's cool. Only got the one. I am tired. Yeah, it's about 3. And somehow, still haven't finished this fucking chapter off. Let's go talk to Miyako for more exposition. Exposition, exposition, exposition. That's a goal. Alright, Miyako. Divulge your secret. Pretty please. Welcome to Suzuki Cafe. Miss Suzuki, I have spoken to Matriarch Shimazu. Would you be willing to talk to us all about the mines? The time has come, has it? Very well. Thank you. I shall return with her soon. We're gonna drive around town with her. It feels super dangerous. Oh, Nui and Yui standing guard. Miss Suzuki, it is a pleasure to see you again. Matriarch Shimazu, it has been too long. I wish you were here under better circumstances. So do I. Shall I get straight to it? Young Michi here has been running himself ragged trying to figure all this out. Indeed, we have unraveled most of what is going on in this town. Oh, we don't know everything. We know that the Fujiwara Syndicate and the mayor want me to sell the mines. Those animals are trying to make their big push into Kyushu. We were betrayed by one of our lieutenants. He sold us out as we were making a deal with the Hara Federation. What do they want the mines for? We assume to smuggle drugs and weapons from South Korea. Why these mines? They aren't connected to the mainland. They can ferry them in on fishing boats and the offshore ships. The mine tunnels open out onto one of the beaches. They'll use the tunnels for processing their cargo. They can exit on the other side of the island and get them to the mainland by boat. The other benefit of Kasamachi is having a mayor that is totally corrupt. He'll let anything happen so long as it benefits him. That punk will do anything for money or power. He'd happily let the Fujiwara ruin this town, if it means he can buy a new car. He's completely spineless, and the Fujiwara must know they can push him around. Ain't no pigs out in the squeal mobiles cooking bacon on this island either. Fujiwara Syndicate involves and make this as bad as it could be. The secret of these mines involves the Fujiwara. If they find out about it, they'll destroy you. I hope my husband can forgive me for divulging his secret. I am sorry that things have got to this point, and you need to break your promise. I promised him 2 things, to keep the secret and to protect the family. If they are incompatible, so be it. We always choose family. In 1984, my husband and I attended a gathering of the heads of the major families. The head of one of the Fujiwara Syndicate subsidiaries took a liking to me and started pursuing me. This lasted a number of weeks. He would travel to Kasamachi in an effort to woo me and take me as his own. This was beyond absurd. My love for my husband was unbreakable, even if it wasn't the Fujiwara savages. I guess his fucking corpses in those mines, huh? They harm civilians, have no regard for respect or rules. My husband may have done the bad things, but he wasn't a monster like them. On his last visit to town, he got aggressive. He was high and violent, and there was a fight. My husband was a gentleman at heart. However, he could be roused to violence should someone threaten those he loved. At that time, it was normal for our officers to carry guns. The bubble economy gave birth to gangs and families that favored violence over tradition. We had a lot to protect. We were offered a shipment of guns at a good price. My husband viewed them as security rather than tools for aggression. The fight with Fujiwara pursuer got out of control, and my husband was incensed. He shot the Fujiwara syndicate officer right between his eyes. My husband was always impulsive, but as he watched the life leave another person's eyes, he realized the mistake he had made. The one time a Shimazu family member had used a gun, it could have destroyed us. If the Fujiwara knew that we'd shot an officer, they'd have descended upon us and torn the family apart. It was a grave error that should have never been allowed to happen. My husband banned the use of guns in the family immediately. The body was dumped in the mines along with all of our guns. They were all tossed down there to be forgotten. Don and my husband made it look like the officer had crashed his car and wandered off a cliff on the mainland. He was carrying a lot of bad stuff. It wasn't hard to make it look like he got loaded and crashed and wandered off a cliff high as a kite. Of course, the Fujiwara syndicate came looking for him. I don't think they bought the story completely, but they couldn't find any evidence. So if they get control of the mines, they'll find the body and the bullet. Won't the corpse have decayed by now? The CD had gold fillings and a horrible-looking ring. We panicked and just threw him in there. Our guns were crap that we'd gotten from a contact in China. They fired low-power, hollow-point rounds. That was fine on impact, enough to leave an exit wound. How'd you know that? Yui told me when she was giving me lessons about hostage rescue. The Fujiwara wanted to tear us apart at the time, but we were kept in check by the Nakamura Alliance and a lack of evidence. If they find that evidence, we have no one to protect us now that we have lost the tribute to the Hara Federation. An army will come for us, the family will be wiped out, and they will gain the Kyushu foothold they have been craving for so long. Well, let's not go the Dread route. We'll keep the mines away from the middle costs. So these mines are going to be left to me as an apology for my childhood, but there's a dead body down there that could start a Yakuza war? What kind of apology is that? Sorry for a minute, kid. Here's some land to sell. By the way, if anyone goes down there, they'll find our dirty secret and go ballistic. I'm sorry, you were never supposed to find out. When the time came, the janitor would be instructed to clear up the mess, and you would be handed something safe to sell. Good lord, you people out of your minds. I thought you'd be happy about inheriting a cavern full of guns and dark secrets that could shake the foundation of the criminal underworld. Good point. You have a point. I guess the dark crypt of mysteries and illicit guns is the kind of thing a bad bitch like me would have. Okay, thanks, Dad. Thank you for disclosing the secret to me, Miss Suzuki. What are you planning to do now? Our friend at the town hall is working on the final piece of the puzzle. Why the mayor is so desperate for the sale to go through. Once we know that, we'll form a plan to keep Fujiwara from the mines and save the family. You think you can do it? He'll do anything for his boss, and I'm ready to obliterate these stupid old men that are harshing my buzz. It'll be you against the army. I have a promise to keep. Hope you know what you're doing. If we fail to hold the Fujiwara off, they will come for you as well. Please, if there's somewhere you can go, don't you worry about old Miyako. None of those old guns ended up in the mines. Not all of them did. I'll take a few of those monsters with me if they come calling. Jesus, she's gonna fucking just open fire on them? You're the coolest grandma. Now get out of here, you have work to do. Alright. Everyone levels up, fuck it. Everyone except Miyako. Boss, got a message from Double T. They say they know why the mayor wants to sell the mines. Where are they? Meet up at the agency. Taki says the election results are getting close. Says we should do any election rallies that we want to do before we go to meet him. Your call, Obs. I still think I've done them all. But I didn't get any notifications saying that I did them all, so I'm not positive. I don't see anymore. And, oh, there's another shrine out in the ocean. Why is this island empty? What the fuck is out there? Maybe just garbage bags? The trash island. Yeah, I don't see any more election rally things. So I'm gonna assume I did them all, which is fine. She's already at great rating anyway, so she's gonna win the next election. If that's actually going to be a mechanic in this game. I have no idea. Alright, let's head back to the agency. I want to wrap up this fucking chapter as soon as possible. It's lasting so long. I thought I'd be finishing this game tonight, but fucking maybe not. Well, obviously not. Maybe I won't even be ending the chapter tonight. Is Matriarch Shimazu being like half eaten by Don Key's model?
This place is getting crowded.
I'm sorry if we were interrupting anything, Mr. Michi. Mr. Sato, Miss Wambui, please meet the head of the family, Matriarch Shimazu. This is Don Key and her enforcers, Nui and Yui. Mrs. Sato works in the town hall and has been working with Miss Wambui to investigate the corruption of the mayor. A pleasure to meet you all. I must thank you for helping Michi. It is unusual for one of our kind to be working with a government official like this. Where right and wrong fits into the concept of legal versus illegal can be a complicated matter. Mr. Michi is uniquely positioned to work in the gray areas between the black and white of the law that I am not able to pursue myself. He has become an exemplary member of our community. His business is succeeding, and he is helping mascots that have nowhere else to go. Mr. Michi and Pinky are a great team. I am very proud to see my ex-student go to achieve great things. What do you think, Supreme Boss? Can I be the next head of the family? I'm not sure about... Whee! Aw, too cute. Why, well, that is... Well, think about it. Thank you all for taking care of that kid. Pinky takes care of us. This town is much brighter because of her. You said you found out why the mayor wants the mines. Yes, for the benefit of our new allies, let me explain about the Kyushu Rejuvenation Fund. Several years ago, the government created a fund for towns in Kyushu that were in need of redevelopment. Numerous towns had fallen into poverty and have been abandoned as a result of the younger generation moving away. Our suffering was compounded by corruption in Town Hall. 2 years ago, I received our portion of the fund, but it wasn't spent until recently. A serendipitous moment brought Mr. Michi to our town just as businesses were beginning to reopen. While his exile might have started by treading the same ground as his namesake, Mr. Michi has been blessed by a better fate. Still, many businesses and towns have not received anything from the fund, and a prosecutor from Fukuoka began an investigation. The mayor has chosen businesses he personally likes or has ties to. Mr. Michi has plugged the gaps and brought life back to the town. I think we found out what happened to the fund. The mayor embezzled it all. Shocker. Indeed, someone with more power than me has managed to get access to the mayor's financial records. When the town received the money from the fund, it was immediately transferred to an account used by the mayor for his stock market trading. He made a lot of bad bets and lost all the money.
That's a big load of cash.
If you got your bets right, you'd double, triple, or quadruple your investing. Ugh, my brain. The words are leaving my brain. Quite. The mayor money never got paid out. The mayor has either lost it all, or it is tied up in long-term investments that haven't come good yet.
How do you know all this?
Well, I think it is time I come clean. I am the prosecutor from Fukuoka that we've all heard rumors about. My team back in Fukuoka just managed to get access to the mayor's accounts.
What the heck?
Tacky? I apologize for deceiving you all, but this has become bigger than I can handle. I came here under a pretense to investigate the mayor's corruption. This is my home. When I found out how it had changed, I started a case and transferred here to investigate further.
So what's your real name?
You flattered me, Miss Pinky. I'm not a super spy. Everything I've told you is the truth other than my real job title. If you are the prosecutor, why are you working with Yakuza on this? My need to bring the mayor to justice is too great. I need someone that could do things I couldn't. Now I have a problem that I cannot solve without your help. The Fujiwara are involved, aren't they? Indeed. The mayor started spending the rejuvenation fund despite having lost it all. I believe this happened because he got word of my investigation. He attracted our attention because the fund hasn't been spent on the town. He needed to start spending to stave off the investigation. The Fujiwara Syndicate had bailed him out and given him the funds. His end of the deal is to get them the mines. So they're using the mayor as a way to get to the mines. Yes, the mayor has kept the press transaction secret, and it was conducted legally. They needed the paperwork to go through the mayor. How did you discover this? I sent some of these files he took from the mayor's residence back to my team for further analysis. They discovered a number of payments from a variety of different companies. All of them could be traced back to Fujiwara front companies. And I assumed the transactions added up to the value of the funds allocated to Kasamachi, to the end. They didn't give him any extra as a favor or gift. He is being used and kept on a short leash. I understand now, all those years ago, the mine's purchase went through the proper channels. The mayor needs to acquire them legally. The Fujiwara Syndicate can't just muscle in like they would if it was a rival's territory. By sabotaging our alliance with the Federation, they wanted to pressure me into selling the mines back to the town. The mayor can't afford it, so I'm sure they'd cover the costs and have him over a barrel for the rest of his life. So let me get this straight. Years ago, the mayor sold the mines to the family and shouldn't have. The mayor received the fund and embezzled it. Now he's under investigation. He needs to get a large sum of money and start spending it to get the prosecutor off his back. He doesn't have the money, so the syndicate approached him with an offer. They'll give him the money if he will sell the mines to them. This needs to be done legally. The only way to get you to sell the mines is to bankrupt you and force you to sell the last thing you own. The last question is why you need me, Mr. Sato. He needs you for illicit stuff. I'm finally going to achieve my dream of burying a body in the woods, aren't I? What? I bet you've done that, haven't you, Dad? Michi asked me what my dream was, and I said I wanted to have the close bonding experience of driving with a dead body up into the woods to bury it. Who's the target? We're not doing that. Yet. I became a prosecutor to bring the corrupt to justice. This country is run by bureaucrats that exploit the system and get rewarded for incompetence. I quickly found that there are limits to what my position allows me to do. Justice is all I care about, Mr. Michi, and in this situation, I fear that the justice required will not be delivered. The Syndicate are savages that will tear this country apart. With all due respect, Yakuza activity is a blight on society. That said, I recognize that some are worse than others. This family has been known to provide aid in natural disasters as you sidestep the bureaucratic process. You regulate industries that laws struggle to touch. Most importantly, the family never deals in drugs or weapons, unlike the Syndicate. I can prosecute the mayor, but doing so will leave a vacuum that the Fujiwara Syndicate will exploit. You want us to deal with the Syndicate. If we don't, they'll encroach into Kyushu. We'll let them get a foothold with their smuggling operation. The Syndicate have an army. We can't defeat them if they come for us. They haven't moved on us yet, but they could have done. I believe that is because my office hasn't made a move on the mayor. He thinks his embezzlement is still a secret. How long can you keep it from him? I am in charge of the investigation, but at some point my superiors will want results. In order to deal with the Syndicate, we need to get enough money to pay the Alliance back and gain some support. Well, we still don't have 12 fucking billion yet. There's no way we can make 12 billion yen back. We have to find a way. If I may, there's another pressing concern. The election results will be declared shortly. Uh-oh. Why is that a concern? Pinky's running for mayor. What? I knew you'd be annoyed. I ain't upset, you dummy. I'm so proud. I never thought one of my family would be doing something like this. Really? Yeah, you're doing something to help people the legit way. The people in this town raised you right when I didn't. If I may, we need to get to town hall for the results. Girls, I need you to guard the boss here while we find out the results. When we get back, we'll figure out a plan. If I win, I'll just embezzle 12 billion. Where are you gonna get it? Pinky. That was just a joke. Where the fuck are you gonna get 12 billion yen to embezzle? Alright, okay, we're doing this. Yep. Understood. Roger. It's the town hall then. Tally ho. It's just never-ending reading. Reading the game. I thought Persona 5 was guilty of just reading the game. This is insane. As a government official entrusted with the responsibility, I am honored to be able to announce the results for this election. In a landmark year, we had a new candidate enter the race for the mayor, and... Oh, just get on with it. We know I've won anyway. I don't want to be stood next to a mascot any longer than I have to be. I see. Well, without further ado, let me review the final vote tally. If he won, the fucking voting is rigged. You better win, Pinky. Ooh, these old geeters are out. Do you think she'll win, Michi? I don't know. Mida has his claws in this town. Hope enough people dream of change. The results have been tallied. We had a good voter turnout this year. A new dream, a new promise, a new future. Pinky! In a landmark victory, I can declare that Pinky is the new mayor of Kasomachi. Heck yeah! This has to be a mistake. Get blasted, Mida. This election has been rigged. There's no way a mascot freak could have won it. Sucks to be a crusty old geezer, huh? My lawyers will fix this. This is a joke. Good job, Pinks. I'm proud of you. Well done, Pinky. I'd like to thank Kasomachi for believing me and placing your trust in me. I'd like to thank everyone that thinks I rule and Mida is a total clown shoes. I'd like to thank the crusty old men for sucking just so hard. I'd like to thank Pinky. I promise to work hard for you and do my best to make your dreams come true. Achievement unlocked. Get Pinky elected as mayor. Congratulations. Thank you for your help. I can't believe I'm the mayor of this dump. Can I go upstairs and kick that stupid old man out of his office yet? No, you are the mayor-elect. In a few weeks, you'll become mayor, move into his office. Awesome. I'll need to get some anime statues for my desk. We'll be nice, even though I'm also uneasy about this. You did very well, Pinky. Couldn't have done it without you, boss. We're unstoppable. So I just need to wait. The ceremony to hand over the title of mayor will happen. That may or may not happen before I make a move on with my investigations. In the meantime, we need to get back to the agency and focus on the syndicate. Indeed. So this cutscene was useless, but thanks. Another upgrade to the card that was fully upgraded 3 upgrades ago. That was just a distraction. Oh, hi, Toki.
Time's almost up.
Toki.
You can't hide the boss forever. I'm going to come to that dump of a town, burn your pathetic little agency to the ground, and kill everyone there.
No.
You and your impossible good looks are going to do no such thing.
I'm not going to plead with you. You made an oath to the family. This is your last chance to abide by our code.
That code is worthless. The times have changed. Stop living a lie, old man.
Why are you doing this?
Deus wouldn't understand. You have no ambition. You're just happy to live in the past and worship your boss. Pathetic.
She took both of us in when we needed it the most. Have some gratitude.
You were always the favorite. The boss never listens to me. And now the Shimazu family is on its knees. Every time she had a choice, she'd pick you. This is a matter of survival. My survival.
You wanted to go against our values.
Look where those values have got you. I could have dealt with the Fujiwara if the boss had let me.
Arming the family and starting a war financed by tainted drug money goes against everything the family stands for.
Ruling Fukuoka and living the high life is what we deserve. I'm not rotting away in the back office of a casino. Look at you cowering in the countryside. I'm getting my own subsidiary 3 times the size of the family. I'm going to take over Japan, and the legend of the janitor will be forgotten. You're not going to be able to protect everyone around you this time, Michi. There's no room for both of us in Fukuoka. If you or your friends with that little Mascot Agency of yours don't step out of my way, you'll have to watch them burn. Whatever doesn't move forward will be destroyed. That is unless you give me the mines.
Why do you want them?
You know why. My family needs a smuggling operation. Now give me the mines.
Forgiving? Fuck you. No. If you come to Kasamaji to take them, you will die here. If I see you here, and you are not on your knees begging for the boss's forgiveness, Pinky and I will bury your body in an unmarked grave. You will be forgotten. No one will remember your name. All of your ambition and betrayal will have earned you nothing but pain. I spent my life teaching you everything I know. I have failed you, but you have failed Shimazu. I want to see you suffer for this, Tokihara.
Your time is over, brother. I'm coming for you. If you give me the mines, we can do this peacefully. If not, I'll have to break that bond that ties us by making you leave this world with my own hands. Goodbye. What a pissy little brat.
Let's get back to the agency. Already here. Toki's a bitch. Who would have thought? Why is Mike Miller here? What the fuck?
What the fuck is Mike Miller doing here? It's Mike Miller. It's Mike Miller. I can't believe you've come to our little agency.
Thank you for coming to see us, Mr. Miller.
Please, just call me Mike.
Washed up celebrity, but in a good way. He fell from grace after a scandal and took to selling crap on late night TV. He got a break, now hosts the Mascot Grand Prix events.
I have come to personally deliver some wonderful news. Kasamachi has been selected to host this year's National Annual Mascot Grand Prix. Get out of town, here, really? Despite being a country town with almost nothing to speak of and no reason for me to normally be here, you've made quite a name for yourselves. The whole mascot industry has been shaken up by your quaint little agency. The mysterious masked figures of the Mascot Ranking Association want to host the National Annual Mascot Grand Prix here because of you. The mysterious masked figures believe in fostering new talent, even if I don't. Thanks.
We are grateful for their belief in us.
I know this is short notice and it isn't what I would have done, but the preparations must begin now. All normal Grand Prix will be put on hold. The mysterious masked figures have sent a construction crew to the castle to prepare the stage. We don't have much time. Why would they make a last-minute change like this? Did they even think about me? How much is the prize money? 1 billion yen. Ooh,
can we do that 12 more times?
Whoa,
that is a lot of money.
I know! It isn't normally that much. Maybe you've given the mascot industry a real boost. I don't know why the mysterious masked figures have put up so much prize money. It is unheard of. What could they possibly be thinking behind their inscrutable masks?
The air in this building is making me queasy. Get better air conditioning. Please get ready to participate. Goodbye. My fucking throat.
We're really doing something good if the mysterious mass figures win all the Grand Prix here.
1 billion yen might help us buy some allies. Fuck. Act 4. Alright, thank God, at least got an act done tonight. Okay, listen up, gang. We may be able to get some money. How much? 1 billion. That's not enough for the Alliance. We need to do something. I just got a call from Toki. He's out for blood. You spoke to him. He phoned with the threat. He's coming to kill everyone, burn the agency down, take the mines. Let him try. He has a syndicate army with him. We will lose. He's giving us a few days. He is? I don't remember that part. If we give him the mines, he says we can resolve this peacefully. He's lying. I know. We need to prepare for war. We're not gonna be able to buy any friends in the Alliance. It's only 1 billion. What about the Hara Federation? They'd laugh us out of the room. Maybe not. They don't want the country flooded with Fujiwara's drugs and guns either. If I give up our secrets and offer them 1 billion, they might help us. The money won't be enough to buy our way into the Federation, but they may protect us to prevent the Fujiwara's ambitions. Apprehensive. Will they even entertain our proposal? I will make contact with them and try to persuade them. So we should speak to the mascots. We need to tell them what's going on. I need to tell them all to leave town. We can't have them embroiled in a war between families. Who's gonna enter the Grand Prix? I'll do it. Let's be real. We're all gonna die in a few days. I might as well give it a go. I've always wanted to go in the. I wanted to be the town mascot. Thank you, Pinky. No worries. We've all gotta die one day. I'm glad she's optimistic about this. All right, boys. What's going on, boss? Is it true the Grand Prix is coming here? It's Mike Miller! It's Mike Miller! It's Mike Miller! It's Mike Miller. Yes, the mysterious masked figures of the Mascot Ranking Association say that we've got the right. They want to help foster new talent. Hell yeah! I'm very proud of you for working so hard. This is recognition of all your effort. I do have some bad news, though. What is it? My old life is catching up to me, and things don't look good. An unbelievably attractive psychopath is coming to town in a few days to butcher us all and burn the agency to the ground. Pinky, Jesus Christ. Where's the subtlety? For real? Is that true? Isn't he scared of the curse? Toki doesn't care. What the fuck? What's the plan? We have one potential ally left, but we don't know if they will help. Prize money for the National Annual Grand Prix is 1 billion yen. If we can win that, we might be able to buy some protection. That's unusually large for this competition. I want to keep you all safe, so I will be closing the agency to make sure none of you are entangled in this mess. Is this really happening? I'm afraid it is. I advise you to leave town temporarily. I don't want anything to happen to you. It's the only way to stay completely safe. If we leave, who's going into the Grand Prix to win the prize money? I will. Oh shit. You'll never win. Hey, I've been working hard too, you know. I believe in Pinky. We'll work with what we have. I'm sorry to do this. I cannot thank you enough for your hard work. Oh, wait! I'm not going anywhere. Pinky, you can't do this. Our best chance is for one of us to stay and enter the Grand Prix. You're out of your mind, Tofu. People are coming to kill us all. I know, but the boss saved us. It's time to repay his good deeds. We can save him and Pinky, too. Tofu, I appreciate your intentions, but no mascot, human, local hero, or Yakuza could drive back the army coming to destroy the agency. You shut your damn mouth! This is about more than you and your family, this is about our town! This agency isn't going anywhere! Fuck yeah. You're serious? You wanna go back to doing cookery classes for grannies? No. Don't worry, you only need at least one mascot to enter the Grand Prix, right? I'll do it. Can't ask you to do this, Tofu. You don't need to ask. I've tried really hard to become a good mascot and make you all proud. This job is the only time I've felt valued and loved. I had nothing, and now I have a family. If I need to fight to keep my family, I will. Fine, I'm in. You need me, and I love this family as well. I'll help in any way I can, boss. Shit, fuck. You're damn right you will. Okay, we got some training to do. You've been working hard, but now things are getting serious. This boss needs us, and we're going to blow the doors off. Okay, mascots, this is do or die time. Let's get the ass kicking. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Yori. Fuck. Thank you, everyone. When I came here, I lost my family. Go accept me into yours. I'll do anything to protect you. Hey, you leaving us out of a fight, boss? Forgot you guys existed, honestly. This fight is bigger than the Kazuya family. No, it ain't. Besides, we're not just Kazuya family, we're part of the promised Mascot Agency. We buy into all your dream talk. This agency ain't going down. Bear says this is a bad idea, but we're in. Bear says we're family now. The old man has given his blessing. We're ready to fight with you. What about you, Yang? Me? Anyone comes near my friends and I'll pull their arms off. Now that's what I'm talking about. We've always been pushed around. You've given us a reason to stand up for ourselves. I'll stop anyone who wants to walk all over us. You've always been my favorite. Sounds like you made up your mind. If things get dangerous, you need to promise me that you boys will get out of town. Don't you worry about us. We'll get your mascots ready to win the Grand Prix. Thank you. The agency owes you a great debt. Save the soppy stuff. Boys, let's get these mascots ready. We're in deep now, boss. I'm sorry for dragging you into this. Don't be a damn dummy. You coming here is the best thing that ever happened to me. I feel alive. We're changing the world. You and me are BFFs now. Stop with the apologies and guilt. Let's get to making sure we don't get our throats slit. So you ready to stare death in the face and show the world that the promised Mascot Agency doesn't take shit from anyone? Faye's waiting for me. Let's go. Fuck yeah. To the castle. Oh, Jesus Christ. Here we go again. Okay. On that note, if the game will let me save, I'm going to end the stream. Oh, fuck yeah. All right. That was 3 hours of nonstop reading, and my voice will never recover. I'm gonna go fall into my bed and die. Thanks for sticking around the whole time, Jay. If you're still available. And have a good night. Peace out.